Hey, what is up, everybody? This is John from Magic Tech Review. How you guys doing tonight? And tonight we're just going to be talking a little bit about the iPhone XR and how I don't think that it's everybody's iPhone. That's what they claimed on their, when they did the live stream, the keynote, and all that stuff. I already noticed that I actually have a dislike on the video, like even before I started the video. That's crazy, man. You got haters like already off the bat. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But other than that, guys, doing great over here. Doing great over here. The storm actually like literally like went around my area. Like I don't even know how that's even possible, but it literally really didn't even impact this area at all. Really didn't even see a lot of storms or flooding or anything like that. And people that actually got mandatory evacuation, 0 likes and 1 dislike. I don't know how. I don't even know how that's possible. But yeah, go ahead and leave a like if you enjoy the content. Go ahead and subscribe to become part of the Magic Tech Review family. Click that bell if you'd like to be notified of whenever I upload. And yeah, comment down below if you're in the live chat. Live chat it up. Don't be a stranger. Don't be. You know what I'm saying? If you're lurker, leave the googly eyes for me. Let me know that you're lurking. Lurkers and trolls are welcome too. But yeah, that's kind of odd, man. I already got a dislike, and I literally didn't even start the video. How can you dislike the video if you haven't even like literally watched it? What's up, Michael Thomas? What's going on, man? Let's give some shout outs before I kind of get into the meat and potatoes of this live stream, I guess. Oscar Federico is the first one saying, "What's up, MTR?" Zender Retton. Then we got Cobra Style Gaming. We got David B saying, "Hello, John." Daniel Welsh. We got Zender Retton. Got Jamie Slaughter. So I told you that you charge all the power banks. Yo, I had to share my power banks with my mother-in-law and me. So let me show you guys. I'm exactly what I had in store for this hurricane. But I cannot believe I want meat and potato. Yo, Mill Hustles, do you want to join in, bro? Come on up here, bro, and talk with me for a little bit. Yo, I'm gonna show you guys right here real quick because I have everything handy actually. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what power banks I had in store, and this is half of my collection because I actually had to give half away to my mother-in-law because she got stuck during the hurricane. Okay, so she was actually supposed to evacuate, but where she was gonna evacuate to, because my wife, she's from the country or whatever, and down there they actually got flooded out more than over here. So she was actually not able to even evacuate. All right. So this is what I actually had. As you guys know, I review products, so they sent me most of the stuff. But where's CV Tech? I don't know. I've been trying to get a hold of him. So this is a 20,000 milliamp hour power bank right there. So this is Auric. Hold on, let me adjust this so I can actually, because this thing is like backwards. Hold on. I hate when it does that. All right, there we go. Now I'm the right way. Now I'm flipped the right way that I'm supposed to be. Hey, what's up there? Factory phones. Section 8 in the hizzy. No trolling for real. It's okay, bro. It's okay, man. If you want to make little comments, it's cool, man. I'm not even mad, man. Like trolling is cool as long as there's no racial shit or whatever, or nothing too bad, bro. I don't even care, man. Y'all can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. I don't like to censor people that much. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have fun or you want to joke around with me a little bit or whatever the case may be, man, as long as it's not like super offensive, no racial stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you can have fun, bro. No beef here, man. I know. I like to troll too. I like to troll. I like to have fun on people's channels too. So you know what I'm saying? If I'm a troll a little bit, you know what I'm saying, I can get trolled too. So I could take the medicine. You know what I'm saying? So here is one of the power banks that I use. Is a 20,000 milliamp power bank right there. It's got two USB ports right there, and it's got a micro USB micro USB. So I have that. That's all the way charged up. Let's see here. And then I got this 20,000 milliamp power bank right here. So that's all the way charged up. Still haven't had had a chance to use this thing right here. This one's cool because it actually has a what is it called? A Qualcomm Snapdragon 3 for smartphones and tablets. So one of them is actually 3.0. They're actually both 3.0 right there, as you can see, because they got the blue stuff in there or whatever. And then so it's got a micro USB for charging, and then this one is actually USB Type C. This one's actually USB Type C, so you can actually use it with USB Type C cable to charge it in or charge it out. So that's pretty cool, man. This one is this one's dope. I love this one. This is like my favorite. This is like the biggest, baddest one that I have. Pretty much. I mean, they're both 20,000, these two, but I love this one, man. This one has like just this really good feel to it and all that. So that's that right there. Okay, thank you, Kenneth Marlin. So thank you for letting CV Tech know. And then also, guys, I have this one right here. This is a, what is this, a 5,000 milliamp one? This is a 5,000 milliamp one. I'm not even sure what company this is from. Shenzhen, China, of course. Dang, I don't even know what company this is from, but I kind of like this one right here because it has a it tells you how much power is left right there, and it as it comes down or whatever. Maybe it's LCD light right here. LCD panel probably drains some of the battery, so I don't know how effective this would be, but as you can see right there, it says 100. So have not had a chance to use that, but they're all powered up all the way. And this one is from Olala. Olala right here. So this is Olala. Let me show you this Olala one. Olala. And this one is a, what is this one? This one is a 6,000 milliamp power bank right here, and it has a little button on the side. And as you can see, that one is that one is also all the way charged up, and it also has a thing where you can charge an iPhone right away. So boom, right there. But yeah, Olala. Yeah. Well, damn, I guess we're supposed to be talking about iPhones, right? I don't even know why I mentioned it, put the thing as iPhone, but the iPhone XR, guys. What do you guys think in the live chat, in the comments, and all that? What do you guys think about this iPhone XR? You know what I'm saying? Supposedly it's supposed to be for all the people. You know, it's supposed to be call me daddy, tap out king. I mean, what do you think? You know, the iPhone XR, you know, it's supposed to, I mean, it only has one lens. You know, it only has one camera lens. It's made out of aluminum. It's not made out of stainless steel, you know, and all this other stuff. It's like $750. Like who's everybody? I'm not in that range whatsoever, man. So Clarence 007 says absolutely love it, and I'll be surprised if the iPhone XR is not sold on day. It's probably gonna be sold on day one. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Just because I'm up here, you know, moaning and complaining about it, doesn't mean it's not going to be sold out on day one. You know what I'm saying? But $750 is just way too much. No, way too pricey for me, in my opinion, because we have all these great phones at, you know, $100, $200, $300, $400 level. You know, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Apple and iPhone, they got their own type of audience or whatever. Obviously, I'm gonna cover it here, but it's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So if you have the money and you want to spend that much money, go ahead, do it, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I will still be your homie, be your friend, and you're still welcome on this channel. We can still talk. You can even leave comments. You can tell me that I'm full of crap, whatever. Should have been maybe 500. Yeah, I mean, 499, man. What iPhone, man? Apple, man. You could $500, man. You could have had so many people buying that thing. You could have been like, man, headlines. You know, Apple prices their handset at $500. You know, there would have been so many people jumping on it, man. But I don't know. Just in my opinion, they just outpriced themselves, especially to consumers like me, man. iPhone X R Retina is a failure with 720p display. less PPI than the iPhone 6. All right, Mark. There you go. I like the new iPhone, but not the price. And I understand, they gotta make the price high because they can't, Apple can't be seen pricing their stuff low because then people are like, oh, well, they're kind of, they're going into that budget territory. Okay, I think that's what a lot of people are waiting for because if you go to the Apple site now, you can get any of the current pre-order. None of them are remotely sold out. Okay. I mean, yeah, man. Obviously, what's up there, Drew? Whoa. Okay, I can't say your name there, but yeah, that. Yeah, cool name, man. I just cannot say your name. So if you want me to pronounce your name, I'm just gonna call you Mr. D for now. So let me show you guys what I had in my bag, man. My bag. This was my bag. This was my bag to take with me. Hello, you know me? I do know you. I know you. How do I know you? Like personally, do you know I know you? The insane one? Since they won't drop the prices, this is a reason why a lot of people are going to Android or holding on to the old iPhone, and Apple is slowing down the devices, huh? So here, this was my bug out bag, which insane when I don't get it. So this was my bug out bag or my hurricane bag right here. I had a bunch of my electronics in here. So let me, as you can see, it's a ZTE bag right there. So ZTE X on M. This is the one that I received when I went up to Brooklyn. When I went up to Brooklyn, New York. So let's see here. Maybe I can point this camera down. Can I point this camera down? Yeah, I can kind of point this camera down. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me move these out the way. Okay. So what I had in my bag here, as you guys can see, got my Zelda Master Sword. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep your Zelda Master Sword on there. I had my Cricket Alcatel Idol 5. Now there's gonna be a lot of phones popping out of here, guys. Okay, so this is the Alcatel Idol 5. All right, iPhone SE. Now all these phones are actually 100% charged right now. 100 all the way 100% charged. So iPhone SE. Okay. We have the Shock Freedom Turbo XL. Like I said, all these phones are 100% charged, ready to go. Shock Freedom Turbo XL because it's unlocked, so that would have been great to use or whatever. Then I actually have the Samsung Galaxy S6. Samsung Galaxy S6 with Unreal Mobile. Unreal Mobile. Oh, okay. We work together. Okay, I got you. I got you, Chris. So I checked the Apple website. Don't use the iPhone SE or the 6S for sale anymore. Ah, okay. All right. So let's see what else I have. Let's see what else I have in my bag of tricks here. I have the other Shock Freedom Turbo, regular Shock Freedom Turbo phone right here. Had that, whatever. So yeah, I have that in here. So where the heck is it? Man, this bag is huge, man. This bag is huge. Let me tell you. So I have the other. It's in here somewhere. I can't even get to it. That's cute. Okay, here we go. Right here. So Shock Freedom Turbo, the regular one. Okay, so I love these phones because they're unlocked. You could throw whatever SIM card they're in, and it actually comes with the charger, the cable. It comes with the battery. I mean the backs if you want to switch them out. It comes with the car mount, so it comes with everything basically. You could just literally this phone is ready to go. It comes with the case. Comes with everything ready to go, man. So in emergency situations, man, I love it. It was perfect. Perfect. All right. So now let's see what else we have in here. I have a bunch of cables, chargers, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. And then a bunch of phones in here as well. More phones. Let's see what other phones I have in here. Let's see, because I had some more phones. Let me see, and then I'll switch it back up to camera mode. But okay, I actually have the iPhone 3GS, the Apple iPhone 3GS. Look at that, guys. Apple iPhone 3GS, and it is actually working. So Apple iPhone 3GS, bam, charged up. It's not at 100% anymore because this one, the power button's actually broken. But as you can see, guys, it's still in operational order right there. Cracked screen, but it is an iPhone 3GS through AT&T. And I actually have an iPhone 4S, and that's at 100% right there. That one does actually work. I can't believe I got this thing to charge. So I have an Apple iPhone 4S, Apple iPhone 3GS. So yeah, so that's my bag of phones that I had and everything to go. So let me just put that all back real quick. Then I'll go back into regular camera mode here. And then on top of that, obviously, I have my ZTE Blade X Max, and then my Motorola E5 Super. So that's that. So there you go. That's all the. Oh man. So speaking of all, Unreal Mobile seen an ad for a 2-week free trial for unlimited plan plus 5G hotspot. Data. Only have to pay 99 cents for SIM card and activation. Okay, Mark, go ahead and try to get that, man. They were supposed to be working with me. I don't know. I haven't really had communications with them. So maybe I should shoot off an email to them and see if they're gonna let me try out their service or whatnot, or with a phone. I don't know what is going on with them. I haven't talked to them in a while, but that tends to happen sometimes. You get lack of communication from sponsors sometimes and whatever. But I mean, hey, they sent me a Samsung Galaxy S6 with their service. But yeah, the $10 monthly plan is a 1 gigabyte. It's GSM, so yeah, they're really trying to mess up the market. And Little John loves power banks, so I should probably put these all away. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me put these all away real quick before he starts grabbing power banks and running around the house with them. Because he loves to charge things. That's his thing, that he loves to charge things and start charging things. So don't need that. All right, so there we go. But other than that, guys, how's everybody doing? There's not going to be a really long live stream, guys. So thank you guys for, thank you guys and gals for those that are tuned in. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer. But yeah, this is just a little impromptu live stream. Talking about that, yeah, the iPhone XR just not. Oh, thank you, the main one. Thank you for joining in the live chat, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you telling everybody to like the stream and everything. As you guys know, my son is mute autistic, so if you hear noises in the background, what I'm saying, if you hear noises in the background, that's him screeching. Autistic children tend to do that a lot, so. I love his little screech, though. It's really adorable to me. To you guys, it might sound horrible to your ears. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Just so maybe you guys don't know me or don't know the channel, or like, what is that in the background? That is Little John. But yeah, so it sounds adorable to me. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, a daddy or a dad and, his son or whatever, even the cries and everything like that, doesn't bother me whatsoever. So I know my dad can't stand it, man. My dad's like, because he's a musician. My dad is a musician and his ears are really finely tuned, so my father, when he comes, man, it just rips his ears apart because he's plays classical music, plays on the piano and all that stuff. So yeah, he's got really sensitive ears. He hates it, man. He loves Little John, but he hates the screeching. You can tell every time he does it. He's like, yeah. So yeah, I'm not much of an audiophile. I was in the Navy for 12 years, so yeah, he actually has perfect pitch. I don't know if you guys know or whatever. It's a term used for somebody that can actually tell like a note. Like if he could listen to a song and then play it right on the piano. He doesn't actually have to have music in front of him or sheet music or anything like that. He has perfect pitch, so you can like, whatever, you can sing a song, and then he'll be able to tell you exactly what key it's in. Like that's a C, that's a D, that's a E, that's a F, and he'll be able to write out the whole song for you on a sheet of paper, and you can play it back, and it'll be exactly what it's supposed to be. So, got to get your dad some earplugs when he visits. Yeah, definitely, man. It bugs. I know it's got to bug him. But yeah, like I said, I was in the Navy for 12 years. I was on an aircraft carrier for 7 years. That flight deck, man, your ears are just that's crazy. That's a crazy skill. Yeah, definitely when I go to New York, guys, I have to show you guys my dad playing the piano. He has a piano in his room and he plays, pretty much every day. Best part of waking up is hearing your dad playing on the piano. So he has a piano, and yeah, he plays like almost every day. He's getting older now, so it's a little bit harder for him to play, but he still plays. Hey, Tana does tech popping that cherry with the $10 donation. Thank you so much, sir. Greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you that do not know, Tana does tech. Go ahead and subscribe to him. He has some great content. He does some great live streaming. He does that. What is it? Hump Day Havoc on Wednesdays. So, and we're about to do a series pretty soon ourselves. Your dad is your alarm, lol. Yeah, yeah, it's great, man. It's great. He wakes up kind of early. He's got his coffee, yeah, and he's playing his piano, man. Yeah, he used to be my alarm. It's great to wake up. Great to wake up to playing piano. So okay, yeah. So yeah, definitely, guys, check out Tana Does Tech. Great friend of the channel. Been a great friend of mine for quite some time now. So yeah, we've been rocking with each other the long way, as people say sometimes, for a while now. Hey, MTR fam and John, I'm sorry I'm like, oh, Chris Stevenson, dude, you have to bring snacks, man. You got to bring them snacks if you're late. Uh, oh, TechRan says I would donate, but I had to pay my light bill. Oh, it's not. It's cool, man. It's cool. It is not mandatory to donate. It's very appreciated though. So for those of you guys asking, did I lose lights? No, I did not lose power. As you can see, I have all those power banks and they're still 100% charged. That's only half the power banks I had, actually. I gave half of them away to my mother-in-law. She didn't have to use any of them either. So it's kind of, I don't know, man. It kind of like they hyped it up so hard, so much. They actually put this where I'm in, the state I'm in, it was an actual state of emergency. And then they did evacuate, like literally across the street is an evacuation zone. But my side where the apartment complex is not an evacuation zone. I'm in zone B. So, oh yeah, 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 yeah. If you can't donate, definitely go to my website. All those ads on my website, magictechreview.com. You know what I'm saying? Definitely tap those ads on there. I can't tell you to tap the ads on YouTube, but I can tell you go to my website and do that if you'd like. You know what I'm saying? That'll definitely help. It actually helps a lot more than YouTube ad revenue. But yeah, so that's that. So yeah, like I didn't really get any rain, man. As you guys seen though, I was at the beach, man. That was awesome. Me, Little John, and the wife at the beach, man. That was awesome, man. I really enjoyed that stream. Yo, that sand was blowing hard that day. It was yesterday, matter of fact, it was. So let's see here. Let's see. So yeah, not really much going on. And Hurricane Florence didn't really hit hard. We thought it was gonna hit hard. We have a bunch of snacks, bunch of food, bunch of stuff, bunch of water bottles. Actually, all. Oh my god, I don't want the whole freezer. So all water bottles, they're all iced up. I actually froze most of my water bottles. So if the power went out, I would have a lot of ice in the fridge, and then I can throw these water bottles into I could throw these water bottles into a cooler, and then I have ice. So yeah, I got about 20 water bottles that are frozen. Oh my god, please don't fall over. Yeah, so but yeah. So I had that. You know what I'm saying? I had that going. But yeah, so didn't need any of that stuff. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Okay. What is the deal with this thing? Sorry, guys, for all this noise. It's not going to close. Close. Okay, there we go. Lord have mercy. Hey, CB Tech. Hey, what's up, dude? Join on in. CB Tech. CB Tech. That would actually be a good. Is your office okay? Hey, CB Tech. Bro, I will stay live as long as you want me to because I want you to be in my live stream. I want you to tell us what's good. The main one, I just checked your channel. You work for Metro PCS. Yes, he does. Come on, guys. 30 watching and 10 likes. Let's get these likes. Yeah, absolutely, man. Please, let's get these likes up. 30 watching, man. I know y'all can do a little bit better than that, man. 10 likes. Come on now, people. But it's all right. So yeah, so we'll have. So it looks like we'll have CV Tech on in just a little bit. Are you going to be streaming? Yeah, bro. Let me. I'm gonna send you the call right now. So just in case. There you go. I think he sent me that twice. What's up there, Block Shaker? What's going on, dude? What's going on? We got 36 viewers. The dislike disappeared. Oh, okay. It was probably just somebody trolling, man. It's cool. It is cool, man. It is cool. So yeah, the Block Shaker is in the house. All right, I'll okay, cool, awesome. I'll join as soon as I can. Yeah, bro, we all been wondering about you, man. You gotta keep up with us, man. Busy at work. Okay. I see you, man. I see you. Yeah, man. Fortunately, I don't have to work for another oh my god, almost a week. So I got lots of videos coming up. I got lots of videos coming up. If you have not seen what the BW-FWVC2 does, man, you're missing out on life right here. This thing right here will change your life. As soon as you open the package and you look at its contents, this thing will change your whole perspective on life. It literally I was I don't know, I was sad, depressed, lonely. I was drinking all the time. I was you know what I'm saying? I was just a mess, right? And then when I got this in the mail, right? And then I opened it up, the BW-FWC2, I opened it up and it was my whole life perspective changed. No, I can't. No, I cannot open the package. I cannot open the package on the stream because the stream might explode with happiness. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave this out, you know what I'm saying, for right now. You know what I'm saying? This is too much for the internet to handle. So this is too much for the stream to handle right now. So it's going to have to wait. It's going to have to wait. So, Cricket got you. Yeah, M. Keller, they got me, man. They got me. Explode the stream. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. When these yeah, man. This I don't know why this company does that. I think I have something else from them as well. Is this it too? No, it's nothing. I don't know what it is with these companies, but when they give you a box, their box is just so nondescript. This thing right here, who sends people this? A box with your package looks like this. This is your packaging. Literally, I'm supposed to be excited about. I'm supposed to be excited about this. I mean, I like the blow up the stream. I like this thing right here, man. This thing is like dope, you know, but it's just like the packaging is like really that's what you get? Like I mean, but like this thing is loud. This thing right here is loud, man. Like probably one of the loudest speakers I've heard in a long time. For this little thing, this thing is heavy. This thing right here is like it's like a brick, guys, right here, and it looks like a big old monster tire, truck tire, and this thing is waterproof and all that. It's got the cap right there, right? But it's all about the packaging nowadays, man. Like if your packaging sucks, nobody's gonna want your stuff, man. They're gonna be like, "Oh, this thing is cheap or what?" Man, but this thing is so awesome. But yeah, the packaging sucks. So the BWF-C2 has had awesome packaging. So guys, if you leave a like, tell me which like you are, what number of like you are. Looks like a good speaker for the shower. Yes, it is definitely a great speaker for the shower. Let's see what else I got around here. I just got stuff that I have to do a review on. Zenderen says, I will buy my own star and get the juicy news too. So, yeah. Let's see. If the product is good and not expensive, they can be as cheap with the packaging as they want to. Just don't break the product. Yeah, I mean that's true too. But I mean, you want a good presentation out like this right here. I'm gonna unbox this, guys, and I need your support. Like when I do these unboxings or whatever, or for review products, I definitely need you guys' support on these because, like obviously the companies send me these for review, and if they see like reviews don't really get a lot of views, then they're gonna be like, well, we're not gonna really send this guy stuff or whatever, and that's gonna kind of hurt the channel. But I really like this unboxing. This unboxing is nice. You got your whole thing right here. You got your logo on the front. Kind of stuff like this. Nice white box. Boom. Stuff like this. That's nice. It comes really, really well packaged. Really nice. Boom in the box. But I mean, come on, man. You throw a little cardboard box that looks like it's already tore up by the time it comes to me. That's kind of weird, man. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Then you got your Zyzo. I got my Zyzo case. That's what I have on my Blade X Max and my Supra. So there's the Zyzo casing right there. So usually when companies send you cases, man, they send you cases like in a Ziploc bag. Like, yo, like what are we like, dope dealers on the street? Like they literally send it to you in a lunch in a little zippy bag. Like that's literally how I get some of my cases. Like Zyzo cases are amazing. Yes, Zyzo. Yeah, I really like Zyzo cases, man. I like Zyzo cases. But yeah, I like the packaging. Packaging pretty nice. Pretty, what I'm saying? Pretty. It's got a little thing on the back, and you can read it, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like this. But so this would look really nice. This would look really nice at like a retailer, Metro PCS, Boost Mobile, Cricket Wireless, or whatever. This would look really nice, and it would make your store look nice and everything, But I've literally had products sent to me in a sandwich bag. Like, is that how you send out products in a sandwich bag? Like a Ziploc bag? Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I mean, you could put your bread or your sandwich in your case bag once you get it. But all right, man, Juan, guys, I got to call it a good night. Everyone, keep up the good content. All right, cool, man. I will, sir. Thank you. I think it's fine for unknown companies, but as they grow, so should their products and packaging. Yeah. So who has actually got a case off of Amazon and they got their shit in like a sandwich bag? Like who here? I know there's somebody out here, man. I know I ain't going crazy. That you got your stuff in just pretty much a little Ziploc bag or something like that. Like I'm ready. I'm about to I'm about to make a sandwich with some mayo and some mustard. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have that mustard. Gotta have the mustard. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like who does that, man? Who does that? I don't know. I don't know where these people get that from, man. But uh, I bought some mango. I bought some mango juice beverage. Who likes these, man? I like these things. These extract things. I have them baggies, black block chocolate. Not me. I always get them in an okay package. Okay. Yo, who likes these things, man? I like this is from the dollar store, man. This little mango juice beverage. Pretty good. Let me see. The ring cases come in like a Ziploc bag, but they are thick and have branding on it. Oh, okay. Looks pretty good. Less than $20 for a case. Okay, cool. Yo, what's up? Lil Jon's hype, man. Lil Jon's hype for Arizona Arnold Palmer. You know what? You know what? You know what, Block Shocker? Block Shaker? Look. I'm Magic. I'm Magic. That's why they call me Magic. Because this dude said Arizona Arnold Palmer. Guess what, bro? I got you. Do you need this right here? You want it? Yeah. Can't have mine. Like serious and make a dubstep with it. I got a gallon in the fridge. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I love that stuff, man. I love that stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, auction it. And then my wife's favorite. She doesn't know that she still has one. I love to surprise her because she doesn't know she still has one. My wife's favorite right here. Hershey's. Look at this, man. I could just review shit out of my fridge, man. Look at this. Hershey's cookies and cream flavored milkshake. Who likes these? Who likes these right here, man? Who rocks with these right here? You know what I'm saying? Just drink this, man. Just drink this thing up and like, man, this thing probably take like, shake it up well. I'm still waiting for CD Tech to come up here. I'm running out of stuff from my fridge to talk about. Let's see here. But no. Seriously though, like out of the iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, and the iPhone XR, which one of you guys are gonna actually get the which phone? Let me know in the comments down below. I got to drink almond milk or soy milk. I'm lactose intolerant. Ah, okay. You lost me? Okay. Am I back? Is none an option? No. None is not an option. Gotta pick one. Don't be that guy. Vincent D says, I think I might get an XR. XS Max is $729 down and $30 a month for T-Mobile. Holy crap. I don't know, bro, but I think iPhone becoming it's been too expensive. What are you talking about? Little John going ham? Yes, he is. Little John is going ham in the background. I don't know why, but Little John, what's up, man? Oh my God, man. Little John loved that. Let me tell you guys, Little John loved that beach. He did not want to leave that beach that day. So he did not want to leave. So we're definitely going to be taking him back sometime in the future. Yeah, you should make a dubstep, dude. You should make a dubstep, man. Yo, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy because actually, Little John, chill. I wish I could tell what he was trying to say. Yo, he is. That's wild, ain't it? What's up with the storm? Family safe? Yeah, absolutely, man. Man, the thing didn't even hit us. Little John is savage. Yes, he is. Yo, what's a video when you do? So Little John meet my daughter. What's a when we do video, bro? So Little John can meet my daughter Andrea. Yeah. So he doesn't scream all day like this. It's just certain times that he just like, I don't know what it is, but it's something triggers him to do this. I don't know what it is. Like I wish I knew what it was. I can't like you can't tell. You can't tell when it's gonna be. Like he'll be chill. He'll be chill. He'll be eating drinking his little cup, eating his little nuggets, playing on his little phone. And all of a sudden he'll just go into those pits. Yeah, that thing missed me. Like the hurricane just completely missed. Like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of upset. Like, I want a little bit of rain or a little bit of wind. Thing went like because the hurricane was coming up. They're like, oh, category 5, category 4, state of emergency, and then all of a sudden it went this way, and it kind of went like this, and it just kind of curved around. So, yeah, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I like the. It said swerve. I know. I even called out of work because I thought it was going to be ridiculous. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get back from work. I mean, you guys saw on the beach that like the waves was crazy that day. The wind was like howling, and then all of a sudden nothing, like literally nothing. So like I called out of work for nothing. I missed out on that money for nothing. Like I thought because I usually take Ubers. I wasn't going to take the wife and the kid out there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to take the wife and the kid out there and then have them come out at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night because I thought it was going to be bad. That's when the storm was supposed to be starting. And then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, no, I'm just going to go this way. And staying over Carolina. I know. Like I haven't even barely seen a rain band up here. I'm very close to where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I'm only a couple hundred miles up north from where it's at right now. I saw earlier you said Cricket cut you off. What's that about? Hurricane Florence, all bark, no bite. No, there has been a few deaths reported, guys. So you know what I'm saying? Prayers and thoughts to the people that did die in the hurricanes, to their family, and the people that are suffering, the people that are trapped in water. And there are people right now that are, very, houses are getting destroyed, pummeled, hurt. There's actually a guy, he got electrocuted while plugging in a generator. So just because you have a generator doesn't mean you're safe. There's actually a guy that got electrocuted by plugging in a generator. So please, guys, be careful with these generators. Please be careful with the candles and all that stuff. Please just be super careful. If you don't know what you're doing, or if you need assistance or whatever, just I don't know. But I'm so sad, man. That's such a tragedy. I heard a mother and a child lost their life. I heard another somebody had a heart attack because of what was going on, and they were not able to get to them in time because of the emergency situations. And then I heard another person got electrocuted because they were plugging in their generator. So yeah, so I'm not gonna say that it's all bark no bite because obviously, obviously there are people getting hit really hard right now. So, but yeah, it just completely missed me, man. It completely missed me. Little John, go get your cup, buddy. Go get your cup. Yeah, I wish CV Tech was up here, man. I need somebody to take over while I'm trying to find Little John's cup. That's what it is. He needs his cup, and I can't really leave the stream. Little John, what's up, buddy? You want to come up here? Want to talk a little bit? Talk. You want to show? You want to talk to everybody a little bit? It's my Little John right here. Little John wants his milk right now. He wants his milk right now. Right, Little John, you want your milk? Tell him you want your milk. Say, I want my milk. That's why I'm screaming like that. Say, I want my milk, but I don't have my cup, so I can't give my daddy my cup to get him my milk. So that's why I'm like going, right? You're going, You making that noise? You making that noise so daddy knows? Huh? Huh? You being crazy? No, you're gonna get tickled. You're gonna get tickled. Get up here and get tickled. Get up in here and get tickled. This is for you, Little John. Oh my God, this channel's for you. The money's for you, Little John. That's who they be donating it to. So you come up here. This crowd, they be sending donations for you, buddy. All them little toys you be getting, man. It's because of them, man. Hey, shoot. It's because of them. You got to give them a shout out. Say shout out to people. Super chats. But yeah, so yeah, this the dude that making all the damn noise. Little John, we got 37 people watching. We got 37 people watching. Huh? Come on. Come up here. Look. Man, that grin, I swear that grin. Just like my grin, man. All right. What's up? Now you want to get up here. Now he wants to get up here. Come on. I done got him started on this now. You're gonna have to give you a haircut. XR or E5 Plus? E5 Plus, of course, man. What's up, buddy? You gonna go make your noise? Go ahead, go. Go make some noise. Go make some noise, buddy. Yeah. Okay, so resend the invite. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get CV Tech up here for you guys. Oh my God, Lil John, chill out. Hold on, Lil John. I'm trying to get CV Tech an invite real quick, and then we're gonna go find your cup. All right. CV Tech to the rescue. Hold on. CV Tech to the rescue, guys. And then I'm going to go find this cup real quick. Yay. There we go. Okay. Hold on.
What's happening, y'all?
All right. There we go.
I know it's kind of dark in here, but I can't really help it. Light problems, you know.
Hey, bro, take over for me. I'm going to go find Little John his cup. So,
all right.
Thank you for joining in, bro.
It's all cool, man. Okay, everyone. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all having a good night. Like I say, I'm sorry for the low light. It's just I don't have much of a light source here except for this bright, shining 100-watt bulb that I refuse to use because it gets hot in here. Hey everyone, saying hello to everyone. How was the G6 treating me? I mean, I had the G6 before and the unlocked version, and it's all right. It's not bad. Let me adjust my tripod here. Give me a second.
All right. So,
Just adjusting the tripod here. That way I can. I know it's like I said. I know it's a little bit dark in here. I can cut on a light, but uh, let me cut on a
so
light a
how's
minute.
how, okay? How okay?
Give me a second.
All right. He's gonna go cut on light. Yeah, disappointing. No iPhone SE 2 news. Yeah, I know, man. Everybody's kind of disappointed with that. So we're gonna talk with Stevie Tech about not having a iPhone SE 2. We're gonna get his opinion on what's going on with Hurricane Florence. Obviously, he is in. Um, he's 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 right where Hurricane Florence is. He's a little bit more inland, but we'll get his opinion on that. So, yay for Stevie Tech. Mill Hustles, you should have definitely been in here, bro. But anybody that has not subscribed to Mill Hustles, do so now. If you have not, you know what I'm saying, even if you have extra accounts, we need to get Mill Hustles to 1K before we need to get Mill Hustles to 1K before the end of the year, which shouldn't be too hard. He's got what? He's got 2.5 months to do it. So he's already at 400 something. That's man. He's already halfway there, man. He's already halfway there. He's got it. How is Florence going for MTR? Cardinal King. Florence is doing amazing, man. Pretty easy. Yeah, Florence is not like it literally went around me. Like it was coming towards me, then it just kind of went west, and now it's going south. It's kind of like doing this, and it's literally curving right around me, which is amazing. So that's great. A little disappointing. I did want to experience a little bit of thunderstorms and lightning and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't we all?
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I didn't want it to like blow my house down, but I did want it to like, at least, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit of something, get the, you know. So man, it ain't doing nothing, man. I ain't getting no rain, like literally almost no rain.
Got the mill yell in the house, so we're
Ooh.
good. Yeah. It's picked up here. Um, winds is winds is pretty gusty, pretty steadily. It's been raining like crazy. Power's kind of flickered on and off here and there. Uh, but it's not too bad.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't get no flickers. No, man. I mean, as soon as anything hits over here, like my lights go out like this. So I was expecting. That's why I had so much power and everything. I was like, man, I thought they even put generators out in the back. I was surprised, dude, to see them actually put generators out.
Uh-oh. I join in and John's stream crashes. Yeah, yeah, Florence, I'm telling you, man, I'm loving it. And tomorrow, hopefully, depending on what track it takes and how far inland it is, I am planning on driving southward a little bit just to see what it's doing, in an area different than where I'm at. So, and of course, if I do that, I'll be live streaming it as well, in the in the form of like a driving stream. Of course, when I'm doing a driving stream, I can't answer anybody's comments. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
What happened to you, man?
I don't
It's like
know.
it's like I it's like I join in and your string goes haywire.
Right? I'm actually using my NetBuddy right now, and it's in a good spot. I don't know. It was doing perfectly fine. That was weird. Hmm.
There's a gnat over here bothering me.
Oh yeah, man. That one, you get that one net. Oh
So
yeah.
yes, so yes, I did pick up the Total Wireless Moto G6. Did you see?
Hmm.
You seen the unboxing, or some of y'all may have seen the unboxing? I did pick up the G6, and it's the actual G6. It's not the G6 Play. It's just the actual G6, and it's not in. Well, watch the video if you want to find out if it's watered down or not.
There you go. There you go. Tell them watch the dang video.
Yeah,
Don't let them ask you them questions, man.
yeah. I get questions but as soon as it's released, asking questions about it. I'm like, watch the Blaine video, and you'll see, and you'll see what it
Yeah.
all about it. You know.
Yeah. I
So
actually had a dislike before I started this video, but so I guess they took it away.
yeah, that's typical. So yeah, I was gonna go out tonight for a little bit, but I decided to wait till tomorrow before I go anywhere. Tonight it's really blustery outside. It's very this very the wind and the rain just blowing like crazy out here right now. But tomorrow, unless something changes, I am planning on driving further south, south and eastern, just to see how it's looking. 50, 100 miles from here. And I will also, like I said, I will be live streaming that as a form of a driving stream. However, in a driving stream, there will not be any replies to comments until like I get stopped somewhere or check the comments. But there'll be a lot of comments, but I can't drive and read it at the same time. So yeah, I am planning on doing that.
That's cool, dude. And then you should go to different drive-throughs if people donate.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully doing something like that will bring in some donations. That'd help a whole lot.
Oh yeah,
What's up,
man.
Vincent D? What's up,
You know,
everybody?
you know what I wish, man. Now this is totally like a fat boy thing, but I wish there was like a pizza button. Like if you guys can just like order me a pizza or something like, or like Chinese food or whatever the case may be. You can just be like, it wouldn't give my address out or anything, but you can literally just like hit it and be like, all right. And then I mean, you can like send pizza with like the worst toppings ever, with like anchovies or something gross, but or I don't know, something like that, or that'd be cool.
Yeah. Give me
They
a
could do
second
it through
here.
they could do
Getting
it through like Uber Eats or something, That'd
getting
be
all
kind
the,
of cool.
getting all these notifications and stuff like that. Had to mute everything. Um. So yeah. Luckily it'll be Saturday, so I know I won't miss RJ's stream tomorrow. Now, like I said, now it's not definite. It's not a definite get yet. It's a possibility. Depends on my mood for one thing. Another thing. Um. Depends on how it tracks. I mean, I'm not gonna drive like 200 miles, nothing like that. I mean, round trip maybe, but as far as driving somewhere continually, it won't be that far. It'll be enough to where maybe I can get into the bit action. I don't know.
Wait. So hold on. There's been a travesty in the comments. Let me see here. Mill Hustles has just said something gross like pineapple. What do you mean gross, bro? Pineapples
Man,
are awesome on pizza.
pineapples, and pizza should be a legal combination.
What?
Oh, definitely an illegal combination, dude. And it's the lights going in and out. It's cause this 100-watt bulb is a daylight LED, and the way I look around, I'm on the Moto G6 right now, actually, so you can tell. And also, NetBuddy's working pretty good right now. I'm on NetBuddy right now, here at home, and even with this wind and rain, it's crapped out a few times, but that's AT&T. But it's not too bad. Been working pretty good, pretty solid.
All right, let's get a little vote here, man, because this is kind of driving me nuts. Pineapples on pizzas. Is pineapples a go or pineapples a no? Say
It's a no.
pineapples a go or pineapples a no. Type that in the comments. I need to see this, man.
Drive 200 miles so it disappears when you arrive. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna
No,
go that far.
go. Look at that. Here we go. Come on, guys. No, what? Hell no. Go, go. See.
Ugh, man.
What is so bad about it? I don't understand.
It's well, I can't stand pineapples, period. So even on a pizza, it's just that much worse. I've only ate one pineapple pizza in my life. I said I won't do it again.
Wow. Holy shit. Hmm. Man, I think I'm in love with buffalo chicken pizza.
I had never tried that. Sounds good.
Tech Rant says never had it, so I can't knock it. There you go.
I agree with Vincent D. You just kill pizza when you put pineapple on it. Exactly. You just killed pizza with pineapple. It's gross, man. It's about
See,
like put.
I'm Colombian. I'm Colombian. I'm half Colombian, half Italian. Okay, so I am Italian. So my palate is for Italian food and all that stuff. So I can vouch. And I've been to Italy. It was only 3 days, but I've been to Italy. And I had my grandma and all that pizza and all that whatever. But in Colombia, that's what they serve is pizza Hawaiiana. That's like when you get a pizza over there, it's always pretty much got ham and pineapple on it. So that's like what they serve down
Mm.
there.
Yeah, Mill Hustles. It is nice to see him, get a good spec phone. And, if you haven't watched the Moto G6 video on Total Wireless, go watch it, please. I need the views so bad. Um, but honestly, uh, it's so much better than the Stylo 4. Oh my gosh.
Hmm. So would you like to give your opinions on this XR and XS and XS Max iPhone?
Well, I think the whole statement about an iPhone for everyone is a complete joke. If they priced it around $500, then it would be more of an iPhone for about anybody, as far as more of an audience. But I think Apple's heading for a downfall, man, with these new three iPhones.
Man, these iPhones are gonna sell like crazy. They're gonna sell out as usual. Everybody's gonna be going nuts over them the first day. I
Yeah, and
mean,
then give it 6 months and you'll see. And I mean, like I said, they're the same design as the iPhone 10, just bigger and smaller in some ways. Of course, they got that new A12 chip, which that A12 chip is going to be boss. It's going to pretty much defeat any Android phone on the market right now, which we know that. And but they just really didn't do a whole lot. And I mean, I guess they done more than what I'm looking into it because I don't sit there and I don't nitpick every little feature and every little stuff that nobody really cares about. But I don't know. It may do okay, but I just don't. I mean, it's like Apple is running out of ideas, and I believe this. A starting price for an iPhone for 750 and going to 1450 is ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, it's the difference between aluminum and stainless steel. Right here, man. I got this. I literally got I think I got like three forks for $1. Like
Hmm.
what's so expensive about stainless steel? Like it's like I don't know, man. These people, and everybody knows that the iPhone is maybe worth what $100, 150 to make, or if that. You know what I'm saying? And then but
I
they
mean,
market up to $1,000 for
I'll
their.
give
Go ahead.
you know I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say it costs between $300 to $400 to make the iPhone.
Mm-mm.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt and I'm giving them the credit of $300, even though, but they're selling it for 1,000, 1,200, and like I made mention, you can buy an essential phone for what it costs to go from 64 gigabytes of storage to 512. They charge $300 just for the minimum storage to the max storage. You can literally buy this essential phone right here for $309, and they want that from the minimum storage just to upgrade storage on the iPhone. That makes no sense. I mean, $300 for storage add-on. I mean, you can buy a 256 gigabyte SD card for like $50, $60
Yeah.
bucks.
And the
And
thing
they,
about it is that they don't even. It's not like they need to mark up the phone so bad because they don't make any money on back end. You know how much money they're pulling off of their app store? You know what I'm saying? Off of all the app. People don't know, like, okay, just because you don't buy something on iTunes or you don't buy something on the Apple store or whatever, right? Let's say people that play games, they play the games or whatever, they get
mhm.
30% of every in-app purchase that you do in those things. So they're making money on the back end. They're making money
Oh yeah.
off of you, like, so yeah, just because it's like a money maker. Just because you bought the phone, right? Now maybe your headphones broken, you're gonna go buy headphones. Now the cable's broken, the little charging cable, the little dongle thing, which they don't include anymore. You know what I'm saying? So they got all these ways of making money off of you, and
Hmm.
they still choose. It's like printers and ink. You know how printers pretty much are like 50, $60, $100, and then the printer ink is like $50 itself. So it's like the printers are pretty cheap. How it's pretty much it's better to just buy another printer instead of ink nowadays.
I mean, like Tommy James says, titanium on essential phone beat that. Yeah, essential phone has the titanium, the ceramic, and it's $309, and it's an amazing phone. And just for an upgrade in storage, they want $300 to go from the minimum storage to the max storage. That's just that's price gouging. I don't care how you look at it. That's price gouging. Um, and it's, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's what they're charging for the new iPhones.
Yep, and no fast charging, right? They didn't include the fast charger in the
No,
box.
man, they ain't gonna include nothing. They want you to pay an extra $100 for the fast charger. They want you to pay extra this and that and the other. I mean, you're getting. I get. I'm get. I mean, I don't. I'm not watching unboxing of a new iPhone, TV, anything like that. But yeah, it don't come with none of that kind. I mean, my Moto G6 came with a turbo power fast charger out of the box. You
Mm-hmm.
can't even get you can't even I mean you can't I mean this the G6 costs 179 on Total Wireless. You can get it unlocked for around 200 and something, and you're getting all this stuff with it. I know you can compare a Moto G6 to a new iPhone. I mean, there's no comparison as far as performance and screen and all like that. But what I'm saying is, if you want a great phone, I mean, you don't. I mean, personally, you don't have to have a phone that costs two house payments. I mean, you just don't. You mean I think it's unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. And then the bad part about it is they're gonna be kids running around. You know what I'm saying? Little kids at school. They're gonna be running around with the XR, XS Max, and all that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it
And
makes no
then
sense.
and then these kids are not. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna be like, well, I've always had this iPhone. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be laughing at each other if they don't have the iPhone and all this peer pressure and all that stuff. Like, it's ridiculous.
Because it's amazing how many people will judge you by what phone you're using.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's a sad thing that people want to judge you according to the phone that you're actually using. This makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's the same thing with the sneakers thing. I don't get it, but whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, don't even come with. Don't even come. What? So the new iPhones don't even come with a dongle or nothing.
No dongle, sir. Nope. You have to buy that $9 dongle.
A $10 dongle, and they can't even include that. But they want to charge you $1,400 for a Mac, a 10s Max with 512 gigabytes of storage. They can't include a little $10 dongle, or even a little case just to protect your iPhone. I mean, they can't give you nothing, and I mean, and they're charging you, an arm, a leg, half a kidney. I mean, half your liver. Come on, that gum. That's what happens when you have fruit in the house. I'm telling you, man, you have gnats.
Let me see. So yeah, and like a case. Like, I mean, why can't they include a case? That's ridiculous, man.
Like Kevin James says, Apple could charge 2,000, people would still buy it. Yeah, they would. And I know that some people buy it because they really want it. I know there's some that buys it just for bragging rights.
Yep. Like some people don't even know how to operate the thing, and they want it.
Exactly. They'll buy a phone and want everybody else to tell them how to use it.
Yeah, I've had older people come, like consumer cellular customers. Say, I just want a phone to talk and text. I don't want it to do nothing else. And they're like, how about one of these? How about one of these Apple phones things or whatever? These whatever.
Like, well, I'm like, well, if you want a phone to talk and text, buy a flip phone.
Right.
I mean, unless you're going to be using a crap load of data, an iPhone just a waste of money.
Uh-oh, the phone cup.
Oh yeah, man, ice and mellow yellow, ice cold, boy, man, it's so good.
Yeah, man, I've been downgraded since the hurricane. I've been
Uh,
downgraded.
Vincent D says, Vincent D. Oh, okay.
Shasta Cola, baby, an old school classic.
Yeah, got the yellow, man. Just can't leave this stuff alone, man. I'm telling you. But um, Vincent D says essential or S9 plus. Man, for the price point, man, essential all the way through. I mean, yes, the S9 plus might be, a statement for having a Samsung flagship phone, but and you do get better cameras with an S9 plus, but I mean, you can pay $300 for an essential phone. You're going to pay between, I mean, depending on where you buy the S9 plus, you're able to pay between $800 still for that phone. So yeah, in my opinion, that's not even a yeah.
Man, I've had this thing in my fridge for like months, dude. I'm about to just drink it. Whatever this stuff is. I can't even remember what it is.
I can't really I can't believe how good the stream's doing on my end. I mean, I'm watching it right here, and it actually don't look too bad. The stream looks pretty good. Okay, this net's going to go somewhere if we don't get out of my face.
Demonetized for showing alcohol. YouTube 2018. This raspberry sparkle teeny, man. This is nothing. This is like
Motorola is slowly cutting corners, though. I mean, for the honestly for for an average user, for an average consumer, I mean, a phone like this, like the Moto G6 here, or I mean, it's gonna be a really good phone. It works very well. It's really fast. It does everything really that you want it to do without having to sacrifice a lot of power. Battery life is good. Cameras are good. A lot of good features. Stock Android. I mean, for under $200, and it's a good phone. The essential phone is $300 or a little bit more, and you're getting an amazing phone that's going to get updates, regularly. Yeah. Huh. Am I keeping essential phone? Oh, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. I mean, I've had this phone now for well over a month, so my return period is over with on the essential phone. But I wouldn't return it no way because I mean, it's actually my daily phone. I mean, right now, of course, the G6 is my daily phone because I just bought it, unboxed it, and I'm using it, trying it out on Total Wireless. I took it out of the box, threw my Total Wireless SIM card in there, and it was working like a champ. Receptions actually, it's funny because on different carriers and even the unlocked version, the Moto G6 got pretty bad reception. I could get like one bar in my house, but with this G6 on Total Wireless, I'm getting almost full service here in my house, which is very, very odd. And my speeds has really increased since putting I mean, I could put the Total Wireless SIM card in my essential phone and get one bar of service, maybe 2 bars of service, and my speeds are weak. I put it in this G6, and I mean, my signal is like almost full signal. I'm getting great speeds.
let me ask everybody in the comments a question, because my coworker, man, he's got this like obsession with rooting phones. Like literally, he tried to root the what the hell was that thing? He tried to root the Cricket phone from the free one, the Motorola E5 Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you guys think that phones nowadays even need to be rooted? Is it even like necessary anymore.
I don't
And
think so. I honestly don't think the phones need to be rooted anymore. That's my opinion.
yeah, that's
Back in
my
the
opinion
day,
too. I mean, go ahead, go ahead. I'll give
I
my
mean,
opinion.
back in the day, yeah, root was like the thing to do with phones because there was so many, there was so much out there you could do with the phone when it was rooted. But phones today are just so advanced, and you don't. There's no need of root. I get comments all the time about how to root this phone, how to root that. And I'm like, you're asking the wrong guy about rooting because I've never rooted a phone, and honestly, just never cared about rooting a phone.
I mean, yeah, because rooting was back in the day was for phones that were slow performing, and you wanted to like take all the bloatware off, and you wanted to do this and that with your phone and open it up more. But there's a big chance you can mess up your phone. Then you got to have the backup thing, and you got to do all this and that and the third. And it's just like I think the Android phones have come to a point where they don't need to be rooted. They actually work pretty well with and all you got to do is just disable the apps if you're not able to uninstall it,
Yeah,
and they
and
have a bunch of memory on there. It's because back in the day, a lot of phones didn't, they didn't come with a lot of memory. So by rooting the phone, you were able to get more memory out of the phone. But yeah, I think nowadays it's just I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you had custom ROM stuff like that you could do, but yeah, I think now it's just not worth it. My personal opinion.
Mm, I used to jailbreak phones using Black Rain and Red Snow. Says Mill Hustles. Yeah, I used to actually jailbreak phones and charge $25 for it. And literally, all it was I plugged in the phone, tapped the button on my screen on my laptop, and here, $25. Thank you. It was just a moneymaker
Uh,
for me.
Kyle Pratt, the color map on the G6 box is red. All Total Wireless is Verizon. Total Wireless is strictly Verizon. There is no other color, and in every single straight talk phone you buy at Walmart is got the red map. I know Walmart's straight talk used to sell them. You would see the blue map, you would see the yellow map, but you go into a Walmart store now that sells straight talk phones. They're all the red map, and all Total Wireless is red because Total Wireless is strictly a Verizon coverage carrier.
Somebody's asking if is Sefith, I don't know how to say his name, from Discord, the guy that was live with you. Yes, that's Chris. Yeah, he was live with me. So.
I haven't yet, M Keller. I haven't been out in this. I haven't even been out in this stuff yet. I mean, really, honestly, it didn't really even start. I mean, today we had some major downpours. We had some. Right now, I mean, the wind is constantly just like gusting right now. Uh, the power is actually kind of like flickering a little bit. You can't really see it on camera, but um, the power's been flickering off and on a little bit. It hasn't went off yet. Um, but it's not bad. I mean, we're supposed to get around. They're saying that we can get between like 8 and 15 inches of rain, depending on what track it takes, how slow it's moving. But we can get some pretty substantial rain in my area, and
Mm.
30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts for the next 2 or 3 days. So I'm expecting some down trees. I mean, there's already been reports. Like I think over 800,000 people is already without power. Um, and that's not even counting the coast. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the coast is just getting obliterated, hammered. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's
I
what.
mean, I've seen video from the North South Carolina coast, and it's just like there's nothing left. I mean, it's just sitting down there spinning. So I mean, it's just dumping the rain. It's just dumping it, and I mean, it's completely underwater. And but I mean, not counting the coast, just counting parts of North Carolina inland, already 800,000 without power. So
Wow, that's crazy. And we haven't, bro. It's like I seriously haven't even heard any of this rain, no thunderstorm, nothing, dude. That's crazy, man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like right now, I'm hearing like sheets. It's like sheets of rain. Then it'll kind of
Mm.
slow down, sheets of rain, and then the wind will just really pick up. And I done a time lapse today of the clouds and I mean, you can see the clouds coming from the north, going north to south because of the rotation. And I mean, they were just flying, dude. I mean, it was crazy. But I mean, we are in a elevated to high risk of flooding and winds. We're in a low risk of tornadoes. Um, and so, but that's expected of all hurricanes, pretty much. I mean, you get that spin and rotation can easily, during a stronger sail of a storm, it can easily rotate into a tornado. It can be a weak, it can be, I mean, even a weak one can spawn off at any time. Never know. I mean, we're in tropical storm warnings. We are, and all that kind of stuff. So
How much does anybody know in the chat or anything like that? How much the iPhone SE was at launch? 'Cause I don't know.
I want to say $500. But I'm not really sure if it was like for like one model or multiple models, but I want to say $500 was the iPhone SE price. And honestly, a brand new iPhone SE unlocked still costs around $400 because the iPhone SE is so popular. I love the SE. I'll keep my
Okay.
SE.
Can we
Amanda,
confirm that? Somebody says, go ahead. Go ahead.
Amanda D says 400. Yeah, I mean, it may have been 400, but I know they had different storage options available as well. So, with the storage options up, and so goes the price. Probably like 400, 500, 600, yeah.
Hmm. So there you go.
I don't know.
400. See?
But I don't know. I wasn't really into iPhones that much whenever the SC dropped. So, I mean, I had the iPhone 5S from Boost Mobile, but I wasn't really, doing much with Apple at that time.
I mean, you know how much of a mayhem would have broke out if they would have just put out a version for 350.
I know.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
I mean, honestly, an iPhone SE now, still, even though it's been out for a couple of years, I mean, an iPhone SE fully unlocked, brand new, is like $400 still at most places, which is crazy. Um, Vincent D asked what battery life on the Essential phone. I mean, on average, I can get around 28 hours standby time, between 6 to 8 hours of on screen time. Just varies.
I mean, they could have put out a 4.7-inch model or whatever, and hell, even I would be like, yeah, go buy it. Even I would be a supporter of the
I'm, I,
iPhone SE too.
I want to be honest with you. I believe that if Apple would have used their brains, which apparently they really didn't use a whole lot of them, um, if they would have released an iPhone SE2 in the same body style as the original SE, that classic well built design, kept the Touch ID like a second gen Touch ID, they would have put a really nice rear camera, a really nice front camera. They would have upped the screen size to like 4.5 inches instead of 4 inches. If they would have added a better display, more just and people would have ate that phone up. They would have. I mean, that would probably be one of their best selling phones right now because I mean, I look at a lot of videos about the iPhone and people and everybody you see iPhone SC, they love the SC. And because I mean, with an iPhone, unless you're a big media consumption, like a lot of videos, whatever, I know the bigger displays are good for like editing videos, stuff like that, watching videos. But the SC is just like so perfect. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is about it. I just love it.
Yeah, if it wasn't so small, I would be like, I would so love it.
Yeah, I mean, if the SC2 had, like I said, looks at a 4.5 to 4.7 inch display, kept the same form factor, kept the same second, like kept the Touch ID, just upgraded the internals to the A10 or A11, chip, or gave it the 12 megapixel camera which it's already got, but made it better. You gave it a 5 megapixel front camera, like on the 7 to 8 and all of that. Then they would have really, I mean, that phone would have sold like hotcakes. But see, they don't. But see, in my opinion, they don't want to do that. They want you to spend big money. They don't. They don't want. They don't want you to go that route anymore. I would love to see a Touch ID in the rear Apple logo. That would be like awesome.
I mean, I'm gonna show you how much of an Apple fan I am, guys. I'm gonna show you how much
Yeah,
Apple.
upgrade from like I mean, give it like 64 gigabytes of RAM standard, 64, 128, 256.
Look at how much of an iPhone fan I am, guys. Look, I have the iPhone 3GS, the iPhone 4S, and then the iPhone SE. I mean, how much more of an Apple fan can I be, right? Look at that. I'm loving these things, man.
And what it was so bad is everybody is a lot of people look at you now with an app. I mean, like I said, I've seen speak test comparisons between the iPhone SE and the Note 9, and they're just, I mean, for everyday performance, they're just really not that big of a speed increase. I mean, I'm sure with, I mean, it's amazing that a phone with 2 gigabytes of RAM can, I don't know. I mean, everybody's going to have something to say about it anyway. No matter what you say, they're going to want to they're going to want to justify Samsung and everything else. But I mean, you got a phone with 6 to 8 gigabytes of RAM that's barely and it barely beats out in gaming performance as well. A phone with 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's crazy. But I mean, I know iPhones is better optimized than Android. So, but it's amazing that Android needs triple, quadruple the storage of an iPhone SE.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish the ecosystem would be a little bit different on Android. I know it's like they need to have it the way they have it for a reason, but hey,
I just think that this whole smartphone craze is getting to its peak, and there's really not that much more they can do with them. I mean, they've done about all they can do to them.
oh, you just wait, man. Every phone's gonna have a bendable screen, and
Bendable screen. Before long, they're gonna have a freaking port if you need oxygen, it's gonna be able to give you oxygen and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, I mean the now I do have to give it up to Apple for their whole the iWatch or whatever Apple Watch. It's not the
Yeah,
iWatch, the Apple.
that was nice. That was kind of
That,
cool.
and the ECG, that we can take an echocardiogram basically of your heart and all that stuff. I think that's awesome.
That is.
That's innovative right there. Like I got to give it to them where they did the whole thing where you literally hold that right there and it takes it takes a picture of your heart or takes a picture or what basically.
It's crazy, man. It's awesome though. That is something that I found really awesome.
So I got to I'll give them credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? So that right there blew me away. I was like, whoa, okay, this is dope. That's exciting. But then again, they priced it at fucking $500. You know, so it's like I'm not gonna buy it. So I'm not taking no to my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
So
really. Yeah. It's just crazy. And like I say, honestly, you don't know. You really don't know what they're going to come out with next. I'm sitting here thinking what they could do next, and honestly, they've done everything. But I'm sure they'll find something. Yeah,
uh,
buy a heart rate monitor is cheaper. Yeah,
Elon Musk says, "Hey MTR, you should cut your hair and donate to Autism Speaks." Well, that'd be a noble cause, right? But Autism Speaks. Autistic children don't need hair. Autism doesn't make you lose your hair, bro. So let's get uh, cancer makes you lose your hair. Other types of diseases make you lose your hair when you have to go through chemotherapy. But autism does not make you lose your hair.
I mean,
So
how
let's
many
see.
people how many people think that new Samsung foldable phone is going to be just the most ridiculous thing ever?
No, they're not going to make it ridiculous. They're going to have to do it nice because they're not going to just throw it out there. The Axon M was way ahead of its time. That's why the Axon M flopped.
Hmm. But whenever Samsung does make a foldable phone, can you imagine what that phone will cost? $2,000 easily, easy, because it's Sam.
Mm, No, they gotta price it some kind
Well,
of.
man, the price in phones now ridiculous. I mean, $1,400 for an iPhone. I
Sure.
mean, so can you imagine? Can you imagine a Samsung, which is a price gouger in itself, plus a foldable phone that can be folded like a wallet and then folded out? I mean, come on, you can expect some major deal price in there. Yeah, I'm with you, Lady Red. I could care less about a foldable phone. I could care less about a foldable phone. I mean, to me, that just sounds like a problem right out of the gate.
Something we don't need. It's like
No.
they're just adding stuff just to add something.
And also, if you don't mind, I want to ask everybody if you're not subscribed to me, CV Tech, please do so. That would really be really well appreciated. Um, you can just push on my little name, like right here. If I say hello, you can just go and subscribe to me, and I would really, really appreciate it. So there I am. CV Tech says hello. So I'm the little blue guy down there.
A little Pittsburgh fans 631. What is up? Thank you for that 99 cents donation, man. I think you've been on here for a while. You just haven't been on the channel in a little bit. There's people that come and go, man. You ever notice those people that they've been gone for like months and months, even years, and all of a sudden they pop back up, man?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And all everybody that supports our channels, we really appreciate y'all. I mean, you don't know how much we appreciate y'all.
Javon Sims. So do you play The Sims? Man, I used to play The Sims. Dude, I used to be addicted to The Sims.
Man, back in the day, man, I loved the Sims on a desktop computer. Man, I played it all the time. I loved it, man.
You used to make him go to the bathroom, and then you had the little
The
you had the scene.
little bleep out and everything. That was
Yeah,
so funny.
right.
Lady Red says sub to CV Take for good karma. Awesome, awesome, Lady Red. Yeah, yeah. Tommy James says $1,500 phone better make my food, do my laundry, and walk my dog. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? I was never crazy about Sim City. How about you? I know Lady Red talking about Sim City. What do you think about that? I never cared about it. I like just I like just the original Sims.
Civilization now, though. I used to love that.
I never
That.
played that.
Oh my god, dude! The original Civilization, or is it no Age of Empires? I'm sorry, Age of Empires. That's the one I'm talking about. Where you they give you like three little people, and then you're around a bunch of trees and you chop trees down. And I'm talking about the original one, not these games that they have now. With what I'm saying, I'm talking about the OG one. They used to just like group them in a group, and then you used to say go chop down some trees, and then you make like you make a whatever, and then you'll go attack another thing. You make these big, make these big groups and all that.
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm surprised, tonight how good NetBuddy's actually doing. With all this wind, because like I said, down here in the country where I live at, I mean, I'm surprised with all this wind and rain, it's actually doing as good as it's doing tonight.
Oh man, I was scared, man, because my wife was recording the waves and everything in with the iPhone SE while I was recording with the Motorola E5. I swear to God, I thought she was gonna drop that phone in the waves.
I just seen that phone fall out of. I've seen her. I was just watching her taking pictures, and then all of a sudden, whoops,
Yeah,
goes
didn't you
the
see
iPhone.
the waves actually came up on
Yeah.
her? You saw that?
Mm-hmm. I
I thought
like.
at
Oh
that
no.
moment, dude.
I'm like, there goes the iPhone SE. Oh no.
Yeah, and No Hustles is actually the one that donated that phone to me. I was gonna be, oh my god, dude. I should have gave her the Motorola E5 Super because the E5 Super can take. I mean, it can't take like a whole bunch of dunking in the water, but it can take a little bit of water.
I don't know
Um,
about salt water though.
well, yeah, no, I would have like sprayed it off or something. You know what I'm saying? I would have
Yeah.
wiped it down, shook it off real quick. I mean, maybe salt water for a couple seconds would have, but iPhone SE probably, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, now I've seen actually, I've actually seen water tests on the iPhone SE, and it actually, I think I can't remember how long they had it in the water for before it finally died, but it was like an hour before it died.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know,
I mean, we could have possibly, but yeah, that would have sucked, man.
but I still wouldn't test it. I still wouldn't try it. But I was like, I can just see right now that phone going whoop right out of the hand right into the ocean. That would suck, man.
Kyle Pratt says MTR CV Tech, you want a free shirt? What you talking about? Hey, Kyle Pratt, are you the one that sent me that thing about making a T-shirt or something, or something about he made a T-shirt? So.
Dude, I'm seriously, I have got to find somewhere else to live stream because if I'm going to do more from here, I got to find somewhere that's more comfortable than this. I'm telling you, my foot's asleep, and I'm telling you, I need to find. I'm still working on a place right now that I will be more comfortable live streaming, but right now it's still not made available yet. So hopefully that's going to come soon. I'm telling you, it's really annoying. That's why I love my car because it's comfortable.
You can always lay on the bed, man, like a cam show girl.
I don't think so, dude.
Stroking your beard,
Huh?
stroking your beard, and then you remember how people used to play where you used to put your shirt like over your collar and then make it into like a V type thing. You
Oh my,
remember
oh
that?
yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, dude. That right there, that right there, man. Now we pay some money for that, wouldn't we, folks?
No, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh man. If you drop $500 in the chat, man, you get a private cam with CV Tech.
No, you don't. Ain't gonna happen. I live stream from my steps, and yes, I've done one sitting on my bed. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, this floor is not soft. This floor is, I mean, up against a hard wall on a very hard floor. So after a little while, you start to go numb. Still using the NetBuddy hotspot. I know I am. I'm using NetBuddy right now, where I'm at. So it's
CV
still
full
pretty good.
sexy team. Mellow,
Yeah.
mellow yellow lap dance. Get it?
Oh.
Oh my god. What would be his cam girl name, if guys in the chat? What would be his cam girl name? What would be my cam girl name, and what would be his cam girl name?
Oh God.
Let's hear it. I want to hear this. This is gonna be funny. Make us some cam girl names so we can go on the website. Let's see what I like. Mellow yellow lap dancer. No. If anyone donates 500 CV Tech, he will go to a strip club and get a lap dance. Oh my God, Anthony Short said magic stick reveal.
Oh my God.
Stevie Cutie.
I'm putting my head down right now.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why I started this. But I don't know. Might as well, man.
No, Kenneth Marlin, if you donated that much money, you will not see me at no club. I don't care what kind of club it is. Ain't happening.
Cotton Puff for CV Tech.
So let's change the subject a little bit.
I thought it was gonna be more people. Man, y'all disappoint me.
But dude, seriously, Cricket cutting your service off, man.
Yeah, man. And during the day of the hurricane too. It's like terrible, dude. Like they literally know my address because you have to have an address. Like they could have been like, okay, this guy is in blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? He's in the state that he's in is in a state of emergency. You know what I'm saying? And the area he's in is an evacuation zone. Let's go ahead and cut his service off.
Now, nobody in the comments, somebody shoot me for this. But if you ask me, Cricket's just unless Cricket does something, Cricket, in my opinion, is kind of just going to the dogs. I'm sorry, but I mean, for Cricket to just cut your service off, they're too restrictive. They don't offer you any phone deals. I mean, I know that. I know they got 8 megabit cap. That's not. I mean, that's AT&T's doing. I know that, but it's like they're just too restrictive, man. I mean, all these fees, all the restrictions, no phone deals. They cut your service off because I mean, for nothing. And it's just, I mean, what's going on with Cricket? I mean, really? I mean, they used to not be this way.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, I remember when I worked there, man. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't do none of that stuff, man. They had the little smiley faces, something to smile about, and they always worry about customer service and all this other stuff. And it's just like, you know, I like where Lady Red's comment. I love Lady Red's comment. I'm gonna read it.
That's what I was reading.
It says she says my name should be Magic Topless Review, and his should be Sweet Carolina. I
I
love
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zen written Cricket has Cricket, nothing to smile about. That's how I'm feeling it right now. I mean, they got that little smiling thing with Cricket, and honestly, they are really. I mean, when you look at Boost Mobile, when you look at Metro PCS and all these other, yeah, other MVNOs, all these other prepaid companies. I mean, it's like they're doing things right, but here's Cricket. Just they're punishing their customers more than they are helping their customers.
Yeah. It's like they're not having any deals, any specials. Like literally, I get the I get the news, right? I get the dealer news or whatever, and I'm able to share it out before anybody else. Literally, there's nothing like at least Metro's working on something really big on the 23rd. They're gonna be
Well,
releasing something really, really,
well,
really big.
they always do. I mean, you know, you look at Boost Mobile. I mean, the J7 2018, really solid phone from Samsung. Thing costs $230 at release, but I'm guessing it's still the deal. But if you go to a Boost Mobile store and port over, you get it for free. A phone that costs $230, you get it for free in the port in. I mean, Cricket releases the Stylo 4 for $230. Port in is $230. Upgrades $230, and it'll be a year before you'll see it drop in price. Hardly any at all. I mean,
Yeah,
the Stylo 3 was out for what, a year and a half, and it never dropped in price until recently. I mean, it's
you still
ridiculous.
gotta pay
I mean, do what?
you still gotta pay $80 for porting.
That's what I'm saying. For a Stylo 3, it's been out for 100 years. I mean, Cricket is punishing their customers instead of, you know, I don't know. It's like I don't know, but AT&T. I'm not crazy about Cricket. I mean, I used to be a big fan of Cricket. Now it's just like I said. Now it's like they're more or less punishing their customers. Lady says I blame AT&T for the coldness that has come to Cricket and all the restrictions, the lack of real specials or deals. Yeah, I mean, I know that AT&T bought out Cricket. I know that Cricket uses AT&T towers, but can Cricket name their own prices for their phones? I
I
mean,
don't think so.
you don't think
I
so?
think they're I think they're like pretty much stranglehold when it comes to their stuff. AT&T is like really on top of them.
Well, then you can't really blame Cricket that much. Then I guess you got to blame AT&T.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I mean, especially as long of a customer as y'all, some of y'all have been on Cricket. I mean, and it's like they just treat you like, eh.
It's crazy because they know you have to be sometimes. Like in my house, I cannot get anything in here besides AT&T or Verizon. I'm not getting Verizon, so I have to go with AT&T. So what do? For
Mm-hmm.
AT&T prepaid or Cricket or H2O. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
So, and see that's where I believe that a lot of these carriers. I mean, I know Metro. They got a lot of deals going on, but you got to understand AT&T's coverage surpasses Metro 100 times. Especially even in rural areas, in the majority of areas, AT&T will hold a service, while Metro will be dead. Like I've told you, I've been in areas in the middle of nowhere, like when I done that Periscope that night when I was in the middle of nowhere driving on Periscope. I was on Verizon and AT&T and really never lost service, but Metro for that whole 25-mile stretch showed no service at all. So I mean, I know that Metro's trying to make up for their coverage or lack thereof with these awesome specials and plans and phone deals. And I guess AT&T figures, well, we got the coverage, so we can charge whatever we want to with our Cricket and AT&T because we had the service to back it up. And if you want service and you want to get out, then you'll pay it. If not, then go somewhere else and get best service. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I have all these SIM cards I can try. Mint SIM. I got I got the H2O. Total Wireless or whatever. I have all these SIM cards available to me. Net 10. You know what I'm saying? I have Track Phone, which I'm never gonna ever gonna use. And then I have Simple Mobile. It's just
If if Total Wireless offered an unlimited plan, I know that with Total Wireless you can get like what is it? I think 4 lines for 100. I want to say it is, but you only get like 25 gigabytes shared data. Um, but dude, total. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I'll argue with anybody upside one down the other. Total Wireless is one great company. I mean, it is. It's part of Track Phone, but I've had Total Wireless now for going on 4 months, and honestly, I have not had one lick of an issue. I mean, service is everywhere, data is good. Total Wireless has been fantastic.
I
It's
mean, at
just
this point, if I didn't have to keep them, I would definitely leave them at this point. But I have to have them. That's the
yeah.
unfortunate part.
I mean, especially for the unlimited. If you didn't need unlimited, I would say, man, ditch Cricket, go to Total Wireless, somewhere like that, because they're just better. I mean, so I'm sorry, but they're just better. I mean, I like Cricket better because it's GSM. You can use more phones. You can buy unlocked phones and use it on there, and you get unlimited for a lot cheaper. But I don't know.
I'm trying to grab the cat over here. What's up, Gianni? What's going on? Couldn't grab the cat. Tried.
How's the latency on Total Wireless? I haven't really checked. I don't really run much speed test on Total Wireless because of the limited data. I mean, I am on a three line. Sorry, y'all. I'm on a 3 line share plan, so I got to share my data. I pay almost near nothing for my third line on Total Wireless. But I'm on a shared line. We get 22. Well, actually, supposed to only get 20 gigabytes a month for 3 lines shared, but for some reason it said we get 22 and a half gigabytes this month. And so I don't really do much speed test because it uses so much data. So I haven't, but I will check the latency. It varies. I mean, I don't know what y'all see as good latency and bad latency. I know if to me if it's over like 60, it's like really bad. Or it's not as good. I have seen latency up to 130 on Total Wireless, but I have seen it as low as like 30 or 40. So I mean, it depends on what band you're on, depends on what area that you're in, stuff like that.
Metro has best call quality on what planet?
I honestly, I have to disagree with that. Um, Metro does not have the best call quality, in my opinion. To me, the best call quality that I have ever used is Verizon or Sprint, because for some reason GSM call quality, while it's good, it ain't the best. The CDMA, uh, the Sprint and Verizon has really the best call quality. That's my experience, and I've used them all.
Mm-hmm. Like
Jose,
With Metro in my house, you'll be talking, and all of a sudden it was boop drop.
mm-hmm. Total Wireless won't release their unlimited plans because then they have to either throttle or cap their network. Well, Straight Talk don't. Straight Talk is the same as Total Wireless. They got an unlimited plan, and their speeds and everything is the same as Total Wireless. So no, I don't see why Total Wireless has to do it because Total Wireless and Straight Talk is basically the same company, just different names.
Mm. Let's see here. But yeah, I like Cricket because they have the 4 lines for 100, or the 5 lines for 125. I mean, it's decent, man. It's
I mean,
just
my biggest issue right now with AT&T is the fact that they're removing towers. They're taking towers away. They admitted to me that the towers were being removed, and to me that's messed up because I lived in a fantastic AT&T cricket coverage area, and now I got nothing. I mean, LTE still works surprisingly, but nothing else does.
mhm. Let's see here. Somebody sending me a message on Instagram. I think Kyle King, Kyle Pratt. Uh, he's sending me Instagram.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, everybody check in with your families, especially if they live in parts that are being, the hurricane and all that stuff, man.
yeah.
Definitely call your family, make sure they're safe, or just give them a call, tell them that you love them, even if you hate them. You never know, man.
Yeah, I mean I mean, like I say, here it comes in bands right now because of where I'm at. It just comes in bands. Right now it's dead quiet, and then the next minute you'll hear the winds shoot up, and then the rain pour down, and then it'll just be here for about 30 minutes, and then it'll just quit.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kyle Pratt, exactly. I mean, it's well known that AT&T is removing their tower. They're saying it's for this 5G garbage, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's messed up. I think we lost John. I remember back in the day, I want to say it was back around 2004 or something like that, maybe. I think it was Singular then. I want to say it was Singular, or maybe some in AT&T. I can't remember, but they had some of the worst call quality back then. If you wasn't like talking really loud and you wasn't really when you got quiet, you heard so much noise in the background from the network. It wasn't even funny. Pittsburgh fans. I like cricket. Well, I loved cricket. I had cricket for a long time, and I really enjoyed their coverage and their service. I was a big fan of cricket, but if I cricket went downhill in the past year and a half, I don't know. See, I think John's still silent. I don't hear anything from his end.
Yeah, no, I just muted my mic because Lil John was
Ah,
yelling a lot.
gotcha. I'm just surprised on how far AT&T reaches their LTE. I mean, like I said, I'm on NetBuddy right now, which is AT&T, and you can see. I mean, on my end, I'm getting good speeds. It's clear, definitely clear enough to live stream, no problem. And there's really no issues. But it's funny how I get LTE fine but voice coverage is non-existent. I can't make a phone call, can't receive phone calls. Every phone call just says call failed. Every received phone call, um, it goes straight to voicemail, and texts go through sometimes. But LTE works great. I don't understand it. And I know some people said, well, try calling over voice over LTE. I even tried that, still wouldn't work. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm hardly ever on my phone anyway talking, so it's not much of a big deal to me. But whenever you need those important phone calls and you miss the phone calls because of lack of coverage, and that kind of sucks. I mean, I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for that, I would be with that network. I'd be on Boost Mobile or something like that. So we got 38 watching. Thank y'all for all joining in with us tonight. If you haven't subscribed to me, CV Tech, go ahead and hit that subscribe button uh, by clicking on just by clicking on me right there. Just put a hello down there. That would be awesome. I sure would appreciate it. And if you haven't pushed the like button, you go ahead and push that like button. That'd be awesome. Wait for John to come back here. There he is.
Uh-oh. Will John's messing with stuff. What's up, bro?
Wait for you to come back, bro.
Oh, for what? What happened?
No, Kenneth, I'm not going live.
Oh my god.
Not going live.
That soup is trying to kill me. I made some chicken. I make some chicken soup or whatever with carrots and peas, and the carrot is trying to take me out. Oh my god.
Yeah. The reason why I don't go live from here very much is because it's so uncomfortable. I don't have a good chair to sit in. I don't have a good area to be in for live streaming. So until I find somewhere where I can live stream better without having to leave home or without having to leave the area that much, then yeah. But car streams is going to be my main deal for right now.
Oh, remember that chair I showed you, dude? The chair was like a scam.
Oh, it was. Oh, that sucks.
I think
man.
it was. Yeah, I think it was. Well, it was $150, and they gave you like a $50 or 50% off coupon code, but they wanted me to pay the $75, and then supposedly they're gonna give me the money back and all this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't trust that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it would have been awesome though. That chair looked so awesome.
Oh man, dude, that chair looked like it'd been so comfortable to sit in, man.
And it was weird because I had to like watch some video and then send them the exact link, and I don't know, man. I was just like, man, if you're gonna send it to me, just send it to me. If not, then just
Yeah. I mean, if I get an email from a company want to send me something, they got an Amazon link and say we're going to send this to you for free. We're going to give you a link or code for your customer, stuff like that. That seems more legit than something sketchy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Luke Tech Gaming. Good night, man. Have a great night.
Nah, I never got my awesome rocking chair. Never got my awesome rocking chair. I'm sitting on a hard floor. When I sit on my bed to do a live stream, it kills my back while I'm sitting there. So honestly, honestly, right now, my car is the best place to live stream when I live stream. A reason why I'm streaming right now is because I don't go nowhere tonight. It's late and everything. I don't feel like having to deal with all this rain and wind tonight. And honestly, you never know what's down, what's in the middle of the road. So
yeah, especially at night.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was during the daytime, you'd be able to see better.
Oh yeah. During the day, it'd have been no problem at all. But during the nighttime, like it's with, we've had a lot of rain, and now we're getting done with this rain. So the ground's very soft with the winds blowing. Trees could be down the middle of the road, and you won't see it until you're right up on it. So, yeah.
I'm curious. What? That's a good point.
Well, for some reason, when I'm sitting in my driveway, my speeds are worse. It's really weird. I've been out before my driveway, and it's like service is like really bad. I guess because when I'm at my driveway, I'm in the house right now, and there's trees surrounding me. But when I get in my driveway, trying to get out my driveway, there is even more trees, so that blocks even more coverage, even more signal.
Even with that, buddy.
Yeah, even with that, buddy. Even with Total Wireless.
Dang, sucks.
Cause when I get out onto my driveway, there's a lot more trees surrounded. So it blocks out a lot of the signal.
We'll just climb on top of the trees and live stream from up there.
Yeah, build me a tree house.
Hey, man, that would be bro. If I get a house, I'm doing that tree house live stream.
Yes, buddy.
And then some wind will knock us all down. Hey guys, what's up? RJ, what's going on? Love Tech 47.
What's up, man? What's up, Love Tech 47? Yeah, ain't knocking no trees down.
Right?
Not my area. Not, so I can't do nothing like that. And when I go, I don't go live very often. I go live, I know I've been going live a couple times here this week, but to be honest with you, I like getting out in my little streaming spot where I'm out there and it's quiet and not much noise and you're just it's just kind of, I mean, right now it's quiet as a mouse and in here there's no noise at all. But I just, it's just your car, the car's comfortable, you're on your own.
Man, I didn't
Them
even think I was gonna
killers.
go live, dude. But Mill Hustles went live and gave me that itch, man.
Yeah. I did I get your notification? I think I did because I was on the phone and I heard it vibrate, but I didn't check it. And
Hmm.
when I looked at it, it said you was live, and I was like, "Oh snap!" So I'm like, I wonder if he's just live or if he's on Hangouts. And that's when I sent you that message and said, I would join in, and so yeah.
Can you explain to people about the live itch?
I don't really get it a whole lot. I mean, there's times. I guess it depends on if there's something important I want to say or discuss. Then yeah, sometimes you get that itch to do it. But most time, I'm just like. A lot of I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of times I gotta make myself live stream. I'm just being real with y'all.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but there's something about going live, and it's like whatever, and then all of a sudden you'll get this itch before you go live, and you'll be like, man, I gotta go live. I gotta go live. It's like a hankering, or it's like it's like you know, a desire, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, gotta get that hanger and go live. Nate Dundee says, "Is the Moto E Cruise a good buy?" I mean, if you want a good cheap phone, yeah. I mean, and I think it's still free in a port in right now on Cricket
Yeah, I think it's a good buy. Yeah, absolutely, for free. Yeah,
for
I bought it
free.
for 100.
Definitely.
I bought it for 100 when it first came out on Cricket for y'all.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of a
No,
of a
I
no
knew as
go.
soon as I opened the phone and as soon as I held that thing in my hand, I said, no, this is not $100 worth. No way, no how.
But free poured in, you can't beat free. So I mean, yeah, definitely, it's a good phone for if you can get it for free.
Love Tech 47 says, I have to say, huh? Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I get annoyed people staring at me as it is. I mean, whenever I'm out live streaming at night in my car, nobody's staring at me. Nobody's watching me. Um, you know, call. I mean, I got. I mean, the parking space, the parking lot that I sit in, is a very good, well lit place, very good, well patrolled place. And there's really nobody watching me, and it's just got very good coverage at that spot. So hopefully, as long as they let me sit there, I'll sit there.
SC dreams crushed. Let's all mourn together. Yes, definitely.
Yes. So I'll put a frown face for Note SC2. Apple didn't use their brains.
So who here in the live stream is camera shy? Who here would not have the guts to go live with however, let's say, on a typical live stream, me and CV Tech get 30, 40, 50, 60 people. Who would be horrified to talk to everybody like this? Say yes, I would go live, or no, heck no, I would never go live. Because there's those people that they just won't go live. They'll be terrified of doing this. So let's
How's
see.
the how's the Essential phone? Love Tech, man. The Essential phone is amazing. If you haven't bought it, you should buy it.
And I'm not saying just on my stream. I'm talking about your own channel that
And
you would just
yeah,
go live.
individual live by yourself. Nobody collabing. Just by yourself.
Yeah, because I mean, having us help you and help you along is one thing, but just by yourself and just doing it. Let me see here. So Anthony Short says I don't have the guts. Zender Renton says I don't. Love Text 47 says yes, he would. I don't even like getting my picture taken. Wake County. Yeah, there's a lot of people, they don't even like having their pictures on the internet, let alone a whole big old live stream by themselves. I will never go live and never show my face.
Mike West says I go live. Shay Kennedy says I don't. Zender says I would never go live and never show my face. Kyle Press says I would go live, but I'd get tongue tied. Yeah, it's very easy to get tongue tied, especially me with my speech problem as it is. It's tough. Now the other night when I was live streaming and I had 80 people plus had 80 plus people watching, that's the most I ever had watching in one live stream. Just an ordinary live stream. I loved it, dude. I was like, bring in double, bring in triples of viewers. I loved it.
This guy, M. Keller says living waste of time. No thanks. So why the hell are you in here watching me?
Yeah.
Come on,
It's a waste of time. Then why are you in here?
Right? I don't know about you, M. Keller. Sometimes you just piss me off a lot. But either way, whatever. That's why you're here.
But I mean, to be honest, whenever I first started up YouTube, for the first like 2 years, I would never show my face. I did not want the camera in my face. Every video I'd done was behind the camera. If I'd done anything at all, I was behind the camera. And then one day I just decided to do a self video, and after that, man, it was like, man, this is cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like second nature. I mean, it's like we've been doing this for so many years, and I mean, we've had millions and millions of views, and people have seen who we are. So who really cares, you know? I mean,
Oh yeah, by this time, yeah. I mean,
I mean
I used
now,
to perform as a magician, so you
yeah.
know.
So I mean, if a news crew wanted me to get in front of a camera and report something, it would. I mean, if I could get my tongue right and get my speech right without sounding like a flubbering idiot sometimes, I would love it, dude. I don't care how many thousands of people might be watching you. I'd love it because I mean, I used to be camera shy really bad. Now I'm just like, dude, bring the cameras on. I don't care. Man, with the Kenneth Marlin with the revenue like it is right now, and was and everything, I would love to keep the Moto G6 on Total Wireless, but I pay 191 with tax. I can't afford to keep it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's 179 at Walmart, and a much better deal than the Stylo 4 for Total Wireless or Straight Talk. But honestly, with the money that I'm making right now, with the revenue drop, donations. Thank y'all for the donations as well. They're awesome. But right now, everything else dropping. I got to think about bills, car payments more than a phone that I really don't need. So as of right now, I don't see it happening. I would love to be able to keep it, but honestly, I can't afford it.
Hmm. Kyle Pratt says I got a video, but I'm annoyed at the way my mouth moves. Yeah.
Yeah, I get to that way sometimes myself. That's why I don't try to move my mouth that much.
You know, I hate it when people watch my videos in front of me.
Yes, I can't. I cannot stand to hear my own voice whenever somebody's watching the video with me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I can't
I know
stand it.
I know I have a nice voice, but like when people are watching it in front of me, I don't know, it just feels weird because I'll
It
tell
does.
people about my channel and I'll say, yeah, subscribe to the channel, watch some videos when you get home or whatever. They just click on the video and they'll be watching it right in front of me. And I'm like, dude, I'm right in front of you. What do you need to
No,
know?
I can't. I know. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I mean, it's really. I mean, I've had people say you know. I mean, I think the biggest problem is I know that I got that speech problem, and I can tell it a lot more than some people can, and I can't stand it. I cannot stand. I mean, I do replay my videos before I release it, make sure it looks okay and everything. But if anybody else is playing my video in front of me, I'm like, don't do that. I can't stand it. You know.
What's up, Tony Owen? Yeah, and I don't like people. Tony Owen says, what's up, Magic? Man, you haven't been on here in a long time. Um, yeah, and then if people are around me, that's kind of like weird too. If you're not going to be included in the video, then I don't want you to be around me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm just outside and there's people just like sitting right next to me, I'm just like, no, man, you know what I'm saying? Get the hell out or get away.
Hey, Sarah Garcia, how are you doing today? How would you feel if someone watches MKBHD in front of you? I would just walk away.
No, it's just me. Like if I don't know, yeah, it's weird. It's weird when they're watching me. Like I feel like weird, you know. Like go watch me and be a weirdo by when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? Kind of,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
it
yeah.
makes
If you
it
watch
makes me
my stuff, go
blush.
for it. I'm like, yeah, watch all you want to when I ain't around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I can't stand it. It makes you feel awkward. I mean,
yeah.
I could be in front of a camera all the time. It's no big deal. But somebody sitting there watching it in front of me, nah, I'm the same way, dude.
Watch it
I'm
and
like,
record it. That's hard to do too. Like if the wife is sitting right next to me and I'm recording, because obviously you talk a little bit different and you act a little bit different than you do
mm-hmm,
naturally. You know what I'm saying? You have like a camera presence, I guess you call it. Not that it's like, oh, I'm totally fake and I'm totally that, you know what I'm saying? But you have a certain way of talking, a certain way of acting, a certain way of, doing things, and people that know you, they might be like kind of a little bit.
yeah. And then you got those who comment, awesome video, great video. I'm like, really? You think so? Because I mean, everybody's their own worst critic anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody's like, I love the video. Oh, you make awesome, great. I'm like, dude, seriously? I didn't. I mean, I'm just doing my best, but I don't, But I guess everybody sees you differently than you see yourself sometimes.
Imagine a porn star watching their own content. Oh, well, I've watched my own content when it comes to that, so I don't mind.
Dang. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well,
I
I know
don't. I
that
don't
feeling.
mind.
I know that feeling. Every time we say this.
At CV Tech, start selling your box of phones. Watching them watch you on the internet in person. Anthony Short. But yeah, let's see
Oh
here.
my goodness,
Hmm.
Tommy James, that comment. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Imagine just like, yeah,
So what else? What else are we talking about here, man? iPhone SE2. Is it gonna ever happen?
honestly now I don't think so, man. We're in this whole, no touch ID craze. We're all in this, face recognition crap and all this stuff. I mean, I believe that they might bring up, an in-screen fingerprint scanner in the future and say that they created it, like they always do. Um, you know, you know how Apple is. If something's been out for 2 or 3 years on Android, they'll say this revolutionary and Apple first done it.
Yeah, man. I wish they would like just listen to the customer. Like everybody wants an iPhone SE2. Like if they put a poll out today, who would love an iPhone SE2? Probably a gazillion people. It'd probably
Oh
be
yeah.
trending right now.
Oh, definitely, definitely, and I really believe that that's why the Apple didn't do that was because they knew that the iPhone SC2 would get the majority of sales over their expensive $1,000+ phones. That's why I think they didn't do it because they know that the iPhone SC is a huge seller. They know the market is huge for the iPhone SC. And if they did make an iPhone SC, yeah, it's ridiculous. Why didn't I try to use the iris scanner intelligence scan when you had the Galaxy S9? Just didn't want to. I'm not. I'm not.
Actually, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not impressed with that. I'm not impressed with that. I mean, I set up a fingerprint scanner and I'm good. I don't care about none of that stuff.
I have a funny story, man. I actually ordered myself an Uber on accident in my pocket, right? Because all right, this is how it happened, right? I got to work, right? And I was messing around, and then people were asking me in my comments that if the Blade X Max had a or Blade Z Max, if it had facial recognition, right? So I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. And if you go into your security things or whatever, deep dug down in there, you can actually find, your like facial recognition thing, facial where it unlocks on your face, right?
Hmm.
So I had, I did the facial recognition thing, right? I set it up and everything, and I put it to unlock with Face ID or face recognition, fingerprint scanner, and then your pin for backup, right? So I would do my, I would hit the thing for the pin unlock. I would unlock my phone, right? Blah 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 blah, right? And then I would close it like this, right? And then I would just kind of, I kind of like went like this just to like make sure the phone was locked. You kind of just like you press it and you're like, oh, okay, then, and then you put it in your pocket, right? But when I did like this, it actually opened up my phone, and I put it in my pocket, and it was opened in my phone.
Oh
And all of a
snap!
sudden, yeah, and I managed to like press it in such a way that I ordered an Uber, and then I got like a text message, and it was like the phone was vibrating in my pocket. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then all of a sudden I get a call, and the dude's like, "Yo, I'm out here. I'm ready. I'm ready to pick you up. This is your Uber." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I just got to work."
Talking about the whole. I mean, the reason why I like Touch ID, your fingerprint scanner is better is, I mean, just say like you're laying in bed at night and you want to check your phone. I mean, if you got like the iPhones, whatever, you got, I mean, I know that some people might say, well, it's just being lazy or whatever, but it's really not. It's just more convenient that if you're like laying in the bed, it's dark, and you want to check your phone, you just Touch ID on an iPhone and you're open. You can see your notifications. With an iPhone,
No, the
these new
face ID works in the dark.
Well, it does, but what I'm saying, I mean, it's having to, power the phone on, look at the phone,
Ah, yeah,
and if it's dark, you might have to look at it longer,
true,
and
true, true.
and I mean, then you got to swipe up to get into your phone, and I just prefer Touch ID. I'm sorry, no Touch ID, no iPhone for this guy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people going to be like that, man. They don't want a phone to have their face in it. Like that's like really intrusive, dude. That's
Yeah,
like, my
and
God.
and all this iris scanning crap, nah, nah.
I mean,
I mean,
people already don't trust the government. Do people really want Apple to have their faces on like registered in their phones? Like,
I mean,
I,
I mean,
I
on,
don't.
I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm not sure how the iris scanner works and all like that, but to me, when that thing is scanning your eyes, scanning your irises or whatever, I'm not sure. I mean, is that really healthy? I mean, I don't know how that works and how it scans. I mean, it's got to send out something. It's got to send out something to be able to scan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I don't know. I mean, maybe it's nothing like that at all. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but to me, for an iris scanner to be able to sit there and read all of that, it's got to be somehow scanned somehow and sending out some kind of, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it is. It is. It's sending out. They have sensors right in the front that it's sending out little invisible lasers or whatever, basically,
Right, yeah,
and
right
and
into
and,
your
and
eyes.
and it's hitting your whole face, basically, to make a map of your face.
Oh yeah, but I mean like your iris scanner. I mean like your eyes. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't want nothing like that scanning my eyes. Come on now. Fingerprint sensor is faster. Natural reach forward. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I wish they would develop a flashlight so bright it could temporarily blind an attacker. I have one that's got a very powerful high strobe that would
Hmm.
about make you go. I'm telling you, I done it in my eyes one time and I couldn't see nothing for a while. So
I actually like this one right here, guys. Look, this one right here. You can actually you see how it's you can make it bright, and it only runs off of a freaking one AA battery. I like it a lot. It came in my look at that, bro. It came in my little $10 Amazon kit. I love it, man.
oh yeah. Did you guys get any good storm coverage? I haven't yet, Mark. I haven't yet. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm planning on. I know in my part of the world it's already Saturday, but I'm saying tomorrow for those in the Central Time Zone and West. I am planning on driving out a little ways and just see what maybe has been done in other parts of the state. maybe even into South Carolina. But it's still on the fence. It's still not guaranteed that I'll even be doing that at all. It depends on my mood. If I feel like doing it, I will. If I don't, then I'm just not going to. But like I may mention before, if I do that, and if I am driving in that general area, then I will be live streaming it, and it'll be a driving live stream, so there will not be any comments read. I will not be reading any comments, nothing like that. You'll just be seeing the road as I see it and seeing what I see. Um, so yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. Hey, let me ask a
Hey, Rose
question,
Jane.
guys. Let me ask you a question. When they lose me, do they lose you as well, or is it just they just
No,
lose me?
just lose you, man.
Oh, okay. So I could technically just start this live stream and have you just do the whole live stream for me if I really wanted to.
I reckon.
Huh. We got to try that one night.
Actually, I need you to. I need to get my computer and I got a webcam over yonder, a Logitech, and I need to set up my computer one night and set up a Hangouts, and you join in my Hangouts.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely, bro. After the stream, if you want to mess around with that, I can show you how to kind of do it.
My computer right now is dead, and it's not been turned on in like a month and a half. So it's probably got like 5 updates, and so can't
Oh
really go.
yeah.
Yeah, so I got to do all that before I can even mess with it.
Oh well, no, I could show you. I could basically show you. Actually, I can show you right now on the computer if you want. Like, here, let me show you guys. Shit, I'll show you how to do it right now. I'll share the screen for anybody that's interested. That's maybe is out there trying to become a tuber.
So what Logitech webcam do you have? What's the model number of yours?
C270, I believe.
That's what mine is also the C270. I pay
It's
like $20 for it at Walmart.
okay. Let's see.
It's a seven
Actually,
it's 720p. It's a 720p. I don't really care about, you know.
yeah, it's 720p right here. Logitech HD webcam C270,
Yeah, yeah. That's what I have as well.
and these are all the microphones I actually have available.
Yeah. I
I'm
want to
actually
get me
going to show you
I'm
guys.
gonna end up buying me a microphone as well soon. Not sure what kind yet, but I see a lot on website like Walmart websites, Best Buy sites, and all that kind of goodness. So yeah.
Here, I'll show you guys how to actually go about doing it. So you go to your dashboard, and then you go to live streaming right here. Let's see here. This thing will actually cooperate with me. Okay. And then what you do, you go to so from your live streaming tab, this is actually the camera thing. Like you know how you go live on your phone?
Yeah.
You can actually do the same kind of thing from your it's a new thing that they implemented actually. It's called camera. See how it says new right there?
Mm-hmm.
So don't do this one. This is if you want to just go live by yourself or whatever. But it's
Yeah.
kind of like the phone one where it's I don't know, it's weird. This one is the events one. So you're gonna want to do an events one, and then you're gonna want to go to create a new event, new live event.
I've done Hangouts before,
Oh, you
once.
have?
Yeah, I was just kind of curious how you add people into your stream.
Oh, okay. I could show that. I could show you that too. So yeah, so you just set up your title, you set up your, you know, whatever right here, you set up your description, blah blah blah, all this other craziness. You want to do in the advanced settings, you do want to go down here, you do want to hit low latency. So that's I always do that. Like normal latency, it'll the stream will be a little bit better, but the time interaction will be like way slower. So we'll talk and like it'll go out to people less, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So then it won't feel I wonder why this isn't checked. This should be checked. Damn. Remote through cars when event is live. That's weird. All right. Man, this would suck. Only members may send messages. You can actually
Wow.
have it. So you know how members like you pay $4.99 to do that? That would suck, dude. That would really suck. Well, anyways, let me show you. Let me show you how to do it. Which way did you say you? Oh, you wanted to know how to
Like if you
get people.
yeah, like if I wanted to add you into the Hangouts, because I've done a Hangouts live once and it was horrible because I was using my laptop mic and it was just awful. It was an awful live stream. But now that I got a webcam and I still ain't got a microphone yet, but I'm planning on getting one sometime in the near future. I don't know when, sometime or another. So hey Rose Jane, how are you doing today? John, you there? Okay, I guess he's not. Yeah, I've seen some Logitech cameras. I mean, I've seen the ones just like 1080, 60
This
frames, stuff like that. There he is. He was
what's
gone
up?
he was gone for a little bit there, man. He was froze up on you
Oh,
there.
okay. Well, basically, you would just go here, bro. You would go. You would you would go actually to your tool
Man, you're cutting out really bad, man. I think it's trying to push too much.
like people. Stop sharing screen.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, sharing the screen probably hurting it.
yeah.
All right,
I'm doing okay, Rose Jane. I hope you're doing good.
I'm back. I'm back. I just turned off the camera for a little bit.
I mean, the computer I have is a Dell. It's got. I'm not sure the processor that's running in it. It does have. I think it has 6 gigabytes of RAM, and 3/4 of a terabyte hard drive. But I'm not really sure
Mhm.
what processor it's running. I need to get it, look at it, and I even have a little. I have another one over there that I bought a little while back, but it's not. It's Windows, but it's. I'm not sure how it would do for I might have to try that one out because it's a lot smaller, little bitty. It's a little 11.6 inch next book.
Ah, okay. Hmm.
It don't have nowhere near the processor or the RAM that my Dell's got. My Dell, I mean, my Dell's pretty old, but it's been used very little.
Yeah, I mean, you can technically use a Chromebook for this because
Yeah.
Chrome Hangouts and all that. Yeah, Chromebook would probably be awesome for just like live streaming like this.
How much RAM did your laptop have?
Four.
Four. Yeah, mine's got six.
Oh,
And
dang. So yeah, you'll be good. You'll be straight.
yeah, but I'm not. But I can't. I just don't know. I don't know the processor that's running in it. I need to get it and look at what kind of processor it's running. I want to see it's the I what is it i5?
Something just bit the crap out of me, man.
Dang, was it Spider? Was it?
I don't know, bro. Hopefully not. We'll see.
So what are some of the good processors right now? Like for like Windows, like I know you got like and you have like an i3, i5, i7. I don't know.
I'm
So
the
I think
wrong
mine's
guy to ask.
so am I. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking.
Slim
Um,
Shady Graphics would be the best to ask.
but I know mine. Mine starts up kind of slow, and
Hmm.
it takes a minute to get it working smoothly. But once it gets working, oh, it'll fly.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what kind of processor it's running. I need to look. I looked it up one time, and it was like for its time, it was one of the best on the market. But of course, it's been several years since I've had it. So of course now, you know how every year or even less, the computer becomes obsolete. So
Oh, Google Chrome uses all of your RAM. Oh, yeah, that's probably why then.
so is your laptop is just a regular Windows or is yours Chromebook?
It's just a regular Windows.
Oh, okay, yeah, so is mine.
I have a laptop that's faster, but the keyboard's broke.
Mm,
So I'd have to use an external keyboard.
gotcha. But yeah, I mean, I want to, like I said, I am right now working on something. Somebody's gonna let me use their space to be able because there's nobody in it right now. And they're gonna let me use their space to be able to live stream. And whenever I get that place ready and be able to get all my stuff moved from here to there, as far as all my equipment, my tables, my chairs, everything to live stream or whatever or do videos.
Hmm.
I'll be doing a lot more stuff from that place.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's gonna be all to myself.
Are they
Uh,
family?
yeah,
Oh, I'm
and they're
about to
not.
say, be careful, man. You know how people can be.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're family, and so and they have it, and they're not even using it. And I'm like, well, I need a place to be able to live stream sometimes, make videos in quiet and peace, have a much better place to sit, have a much better place to set things up. And so it's like well, we'll hook you up. I'm like, well, thumbs up, let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? So then I'll be able to do more like what you do, John, where you sit there with a laptop, go to Hangouts, invite people. I'll be able to do stuff like that more then as well.
Okay.
So, but as of right now, I'm pretty much limited to what I can do because I really don't have any space. I have no space.
Sup, Tech Right? What's going on? Tech Gang in the house.
Manon, I haven't went storm chasing yet. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm planning on going into South Carolina a little ways, maybe even southeastern Carolina, just to see what it's doing, see what kind of impact it's having. But it's still on the fence. I haven't made up my mind yet what I want to do. I guess it depends on my mood tomorrow. If the mood hits me, and I'm like, I gotta go do it, then yeah, I'll be doing it. And I also want y'all to know in case y'all are ever, I mentioned a few times already, but if I do this and I am driving, then I will be YouTube live streaming it, and I have the camera facing the road, so you'll be seeing what I'm seeing as I'm driving. It may be a little bit shaky, of course, because no stabilization while you're live streaming, so it may not be the smoothest live stream ever. And you might lose service from time to time because driving through different areas, different back areas, you might lose service. But they will not be any comments read. So if you leave in comments, I won't see them because I'm not going to be sitting there driving through a storm reading comments on YouTube. It ain't going to happen. Now, if I come to a stop somewhere and pull over in the parking lot, I may read a few there and go off somewhere else. Um, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell for when I do go. And if you don't see it, then that means it didn't happen. I didn't go nowhere. So
Tech Right says, no, nothing much, just resting up, hanging with family, getting my head right, was dealing with some psychological stuff. Okay. Yeah, actually, there's a good channel of mine called Console Wars. It's two guys, right? Man, I love their content. It's two guys, right? And they're one of them loves Sega Genesis, one of them loves Super Nintendo. And basically, what they do is they go back and forth, and they'll make a skit, and they'll like come out with a game like Castlevania or something, whatever, Ninja Turtles, and they'll be like, "Well, it was better on Sega. Well, it was better on Super Nintendo." And then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and then all of a sudden, you'll see the video, and then they'll compare each game side by side on the Genesis, on Super Nintendo, and they'll both give their like opinions on which one is better. You know what I'm saying? They'll have like a fight. It's beautiful, dude. And they go through all the old school games on Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo
that's
in
awesome.
depth, like a 20-minute video. It's a skit. It's just so funny. But one of the guys, he had like a mental breakdown, I think, recently. So I think it's the guy. Greg, I think is the guy, and then so basically the other creators out there, he's like, he's kind of sad right now because his homie that he's made all these videos with is like really upset, really in a bad state of mind or whatever, and they were supposed to go to a thing and speak at one of these gaming things, and they can't go or whatever. The guy's gonna go, he's gonna sell some shirts or whatever, but they were supposed to be on a panel and everything, but so it kind of sucks, man.
Yeah.
Because they're both. It's like, and now they don't know if they're going to continue the channel or whatever. The guy's just going to get taking a break. I don't know. So it really puts, you know. But yeah, Console Wars. If you haven't checked them out, man, I love that channel, man.
A couple of questions here. Xander and SB, does that place got Wi-Fi or NetBuddy? It has no Wi-Fi, so I have to rely on LTE for my regular live streams, or on NetBuddy if I do Hangout. So hopefully NetBuddy will still be up and going good because it has no Wi-Fi. And so that's one question. Somebody else said, I want to see you drive your car. I would love to be able to set up the LG V20 because the LG V20 uses a wide angle lens when you go live. So you would see a much wider angle of view from the LG V20 in a live stream. The only problem with that is that I would rather use something with Total Wireless because I have Verizon to fall back on. If AT&T went out of service, it would fall back into LTE on Verizon. Because if I use my LG V20, then I can put my Better SIM card in there, and if AT&T loses service, well, Metro has no service anywhere, or T-Mobile has no service anywhere. I always say Metro. I don't know why I say Metro, but T-Mobile has no service anywhere. So I'm not really sure yet because I wish my V20 was a all 4 carrier phone. Because with that wide angle lens, you would see so much more than what a regular phone would see. And I got the Essential phone with a 360 camera. That would probably be awesome as well, but not really sure how that would, do on a live stream. So if you even can't, I don't know how that would work. So, yeah. The man with NetBuddy used 1 terabyte yet? Nah. I used the crap out of my NetBuddy last month and only used like 600 gigs. So yeah, no terabyte here. So yeah, I will definitely if I go. I'm not sure what phone I'll be taking yet, but it'll be a phone that I could use on Total Wireless. I have my NetBuddy with me as well to fall back on. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all beans and taters, man.
I'm going in and out, man. Don't mind me. It's cool as long as we got you. We're still streaming.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Tommy James. I don't know. I really keep forgetting to do my review on the Essential phone after using it for that 1 week, and the iPhone 6 as well. I keep forgetting to do those videos. But I don't really have anything really that would compete with the Essential phone. I mean, as far as speeds go, I mean, the Essential phone is my most powerful phone. I would say the second most powerful phone I have would probably be the Alcatel Idol 5S. That phone is a blazer.
Let's see here.
Okay, Highlander says, do you know if any smartphones around $150, $200 has 30 gigabytes of storage? Thanks. Do you want to unlock? Do you want to own a carrier? That's some things we need to know. I would say, well, for that price, I need to know if it's if you want to unlock phone, if you're on a carrier, and stuff like that. And I'd be happy to try to help you the best I can, Highlander.
Tech Rice says turn on notifications to stay active and a part of the Tech Ninjas. Yep, that goes for all creators that you want to see, man. Don't forget to check that bell because a lot of people they subscribe but don't check the bell, and then you know what I'm saying they'll wonder why they didn't get notified. So
And
definitely, man.
And even with the bell checked, you ain't guaranteed to get notified.
Yeah. So
Yes, Mr. Carol W. The Essential phone is usable on all carriers. I know I haven't tried mine out like on Boost Mobile, but I have tried it on. I have tried it with every other carrier, and yeah, I mean it work. I've tried it on T-Mobile and Verizon, and it works great. I'm sure AT&T would be just as good, but Sprint or Boost, I haven't done it yet. So honestly, I don't know, but I'm sure it does. From what I read, the actual unlock from Essential is usable on all four carriers. So that's what I love about my Essential phone. My Essential phone, the two main phones that I use other than iPhone is my Essential phone and Alcatel Idol 5S. Them are two phones that I use the majority of the times Android because they are all four carrier unlocked. Like if I want to put total wireless, I can. If I want to use T-Mobile, I can. And it works perfect. Has all the bands I need. So I either use mainly the iPhone SE or the iPhone 6, or the Essential phone and the Idol 5S. So usually the SIM cards is in one of those four phones.
Mhm.
Thanks, whether unlocked or locked. Well, for 150 $200, I would say the Honor 7X. The Honor 7X you get between 179 and 199. It has 32 gigabytes of storage, a 5.99, I think, inch display, 1080p, great cameras, very responsive, very powerful little phone. It's unlocked for GSM carriers like T-Mobile and AT&T. It's not for Verizon or Sprint. And that phone is going for between 179 and 199. And the Honor 7X, I have it in red, and that phone is an amazing phone. It really is.
Who we have 36 people watch, 35. Who is lurking? Because I swear there's only like 5 or 6 people talking, which we love that you're watching. Thank you for watching, but type in some googly eyes or type in a hand like this if you're in here and you have not chatted in a while. I know we have some people that just want to watch or whatever, which is cool, but
Yeah,
like
like
the go ahead. Go ahead.
good. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, like YouTube algorithm uh doesn't like it, I guess, when people are just like whatever. So if you're lurking, just drop something in here so we can see that you're lurking. Don't be shy. Yeah. Because it gets more people in here. Go ahead.
Um, yeah. Well, Highlander. I mean, if you look at the Stylo 4 for 120 with that storage, that must mean you're on Boost Mobile. Are you on a carrier? I mean, if you, I mean, that's why I need to know if you're on a carrier looking for a phone, cause I need all that information to know if you're on a carrier, if you're on Boost Mobile, if you're on Verizon, if you're on. I mean, you can't use certain unlocked phones on those carriers. That's kind of why I was wondering: are you looking for a phone in that category with a carrier, or do you have a G? What carrier do you use? Highlander. That's what I'm meaning to ask. What carrier do you use?
Look,
And go ahead.
I
I
say,
was
look at
going to
all
say.
these Look at all these lurkers in here. I love it,
I mean,
man. Thank you.
that's like the other night, right? When I had over 80 people watching, there was like 8 to 10 people commenting, and the rest of them were just like sitting back, relaxing, chilling. I'm like, come on, could you imagine 80 people commenting? You
Oh
couldn't read all
yeah.
the. I mean, it would be like flying, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate if you're just watching, or if you're just one of those people that like to keep it on the screen off and just kind of like listening to me and CV Tech. We try to keep it chill like that. Sometimes I go on my rants and my raves, but just every once in a while, just pop in here and say hi. I'm still here. There's some people that will literally watch from the start to the finish, and we'll be on here for like 3 hours. And that's, man, you guys are legendary. Let me tell you, I couldn't even watch myself for 30 minutes, let alone 3, 4, 5 hours.
Man, I've had some tell me that they rewatched my whole entire 5 hour live stream.
That's crazy.
I'm like, okay, I have Metro PCS to LG Stylo 4 for work reasons. Okay. Metro P, I mean, if you want the LG Stylo 4, okay, I don't recommend it, but um,
Um,
I would go for the Moto E5 Plus on Metro because it's a better phone. So, but that's my personal opinion. But on Metro PCS, you can also buy the majority of unlocked phones. That's why I mentioned the Honor 7X because it'll work on Metro PCS as well. With a, I guess with a, like with a BYOD, bring your own device or whatever. Um, but I mean, yeah, I mean the Stylo 4 is an okay phone. Do I recommend it? No, not really. Because it's just to me it's laggy. It's just slow and not very powerful. The E5 Plus on Metro would be a lot better choice. But if you want like an unlocked phone that's just, then I would say for around $200, 179, Honor 7X. Everybody that I have recommended that phone to and they've bought it, they've loved it. So yeah, just give me some ideas out there. Kenneth, you will not see me ever do a 24-hour live stream.
I might for charity. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna do it one day for charity.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Could you imagine a 24-hour live stream sitting in front of a camera?
Oh yeah, I know. No, but I'm gonna do it once I have a better laptop. And once I have like you know what I'm saying. Once I get a better laptop, I'm gonna do a game. Like I'm gonna game. If I'm gaming, it'd be a lot easier to do it.
Yeah. I mean, that 5 hour one that I done, a little while back, that took a major toll on me, dude. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for autism charity. So
Oh yeah, definitely, Kenneth. The J7 Refine Moto E5 Plus on Boost is a lot better than the Stylo 4 is just not a good phone. I'm sorry, it's just not a good phone. I don't recommend it. There's nothing really wrong with the phone. To me, it was just a disappointment. And I don't care if it's unlocked. I don't care what carrier it's on. The Stylo 4 to me was just a disappointing phone, and I can't myself personally recommend that phone to anybody. I just can't do it.
Rose Jane says I want DT to come out with an awesome new phone. Yep, we all do.
Hmm.
Life's not good. Isn't good with LG. Life's boring.
I mean, there are some that love the Stylo 4, but I've used two. I've used the and now everybody says, oh well, the straight talk version it's got 16 gigabytes of storage. Yeah, but it runs the same processor and RAM as the Metro version. So it's just as snappy and fast or the same performance as the Metro PCS version. Because it's with the same processor and it runs the same processor as like the Moto G6, the E5 Plus, all of those. But the Moto just seem a lot faster than Stylo Force. And I want to try to get that person's LG Stylo 4 on Straight Talk and put it up against side by side with the Moto G6 because honestly on Straight Talk Total Wireless, the Moto G6 is $179.99 and the Stylo 4 is 200 on Straight
Mm.
Talk and Total Wireless. So I'm gonna try to get their phone, sit there, let me do a comparison speed test, and just a side by side comparison. Cause you're saving $20, but the G6 is so much better. I can tell the quality is 100% better on the G6 than the Stylo 4. Um, so yeah,
What do you think is like the cheap right now? If you go up to Walmart, what's the cheapest Android you can get right now for like the cheapest cheap?
I
Oh,
don't,
oh,
I, I don't know. I've seen some for
like AT&T
like,
prepaid, right? It'd be like a really like a those
yeah,
are usually the cheaper ones.
I've seen some go for like $20, but it's the phones they don't even have like a rear flash, and they run the they run that awful 1.1 quad core 210 processor, and you know,
You know how those phones trigger me, the ones without no flash on the back.
oh man, if they can't even put a flash in the back for a camera, man, that's just sad.
God, those things trigger me so much. They need to just burn those with fire. As soon as I
Yeah,
see that,
yeah, I did a speak test comparison between the Honor 7X and the Stylo 4, and the Honor 7X just literally smoked the Stylo 4. Now I haven't tested the 7X with the Snapdragon processor. it may be a little bit closer in performance, but the Honor 7X is still going to kill it. I mean, it is.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I wish you can just be at work with me for a couple days and just see the phones that these people bring in that they're trying
Oh,
to get to work on these. Like they'll bring in like some ancient relic of a phone that has like not even KitKat on that shit, bro. And they'll be like, "Yo, can I get this thing to work on consumer cellular?" I mean, you can get it to work, but like, bro, it's just like,
why? It's by
yeah.
a phone. Just come on now.
I mean, you press it and it's like literally like, you got to wait like 3 seconds for it to respond. You swipe like this and it's like, oh my God, dude, you got to like, you literally have to wait. You have to be like, you
Well,
dial
let's
a phone
see.
number. It's like, deep, deep, deep. You can't like, yeah.
We'll just push the dollar, put the phone down, grab a bite to eat, and come back, and it might be on the dollar when you get back.
Yes. It's basically just like that, man.
Yeah, the first I had the Moto E second generation. I think it was the Moto E second generation on Boost Mobile, and it also didn't have a rear flash. But that phone's old. That phone's been out for years, so I mean, I can understand that. But RJ gets triggered when there's no flash on the front. LOL. I like a front flash. It's good for like live streaming. Ain't got to use an LED light. You can just use the LED from your phone. But if it's got one, that's just an added bonus. But it ain't got to have one. I just like it for that reason, for like low light video recording and low light pictures. For front.
Do you remember that LG phone that they came out with a few years back? And I think it's like a little square box, I swear. And it has the little LG home button right there or whatever. And the screen is just like itty bitty. It's like a freaking little box, I swear. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember what the model number is or anything like that. But I swear to God, man, I don't know what it is. But it's like everybody seems to bring in that stupid little phone and they want service on it. And it's just the worst, man. I think it came with like 512 megabytes of memory, 1 gig of maybe 1 gig of memory. It's
It's
just the
like
worst. Look, yeah,
it's like, please just buy a phone. You can get phones over here for like 40-50 bucks. It's gonna, I mean, even though it might be the lowest of the low phone you have, but it's better than what you got. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it'll smoke that thing. That thing, and like the screen is plastic. It's not even glass. It's just like holy crap,
hmm
man. And they'll pull out a stylus pen, or they're using it with like an eraser or something. Like holy shit, man.
Oh goodness.
Come
Y'all see the
on.
y'all? Yes, Sean White. Oh, I've seen that new Alcatel Tetra. Man, that's what's giving Alcatel a bad name. They're releasing these phones like that with a 480 display and I mean, just a poor screen and poor quality and poor this and poor that. I mean, that Alcatel is wondering why they're not been taken seriously, because really Alcatel, their only good phone line is the Idol series. I mean, my Idol 5S is one of the best phones that I mean, I think it's super fast, super reliable. And I mean, I mean, it's a perfect phone just about. But I mean, what's the other? I mean, you get the Alcatel Pixie series, which is crap. Then you have, the Alcatel Pop series, which is, well, and, then you have, these other Alcatel series that are just, God, they just ain't hitting on nothing. But then you tell
Mm.
somebody, well, I got an Alcatel Idol 5S. You got an Alcatel? Them are junk phones. I'm like, yeah, 90% of their phones are. But,
Here it
when it
is.
comes,
I think I got it, bro. I think it's an Optimus, LG Optimus something on Net 10. It's the Net 10 one. Here it
oh,
is. Here it is, guys. I'm gonna show you a picture. Oh my God, I can't
the,
stand this
is
phone
it the
trick.
first? Is it the first gen Optimus Zone, that little square looking phone?
Here, it's this one. It's this. I'm gonna show you guys right here. Oh my God, this thing right here, guys. This thing triggers me to no end, guys. Oh my God, this little cockroach of a
Yes,
phone. They need to.
yes, yes.
And when you pull the back off, it feels like the whole fucking phone is flying apart.
Oh goodness, that phone is.
Even when it came out, the LG Optimus Dynamic. Even when that phone came out, it was horrible.
Oh man, yeah, that phone is horrible, dude. That phone was like a new version of the Alcatel Verso. Yeah. I can't remember who it was now. Sorry if you're in here. I can't remember your name or who told me, but somebody told me that the LG Rebel 4 is out now, been released. I have done every LG Rebel phone on my channel, so I gotta pick it up, once I find it. But yeah, the Rebel series has always been. I'm not an LG fan anyway. I mean, to me, I like the V series and some of the G series LG phones, but I'm just not a big LG fan. Y'all know that, but yeah. But I mean, I
It,
got
it
to try that phone out.
it is weird though. Some of these phones that are old, like they won't like going through the menus and dialing and everything won't do shit. But if you play a game on it, it'll play a game. Like it'll play the game. It's weird.
Yeah, and
Like
you
Subway Surfers or Angry Birds, that shit'll play it.
and also one thing that
Weird.
I've noticed about a lot of people that don't really deal with don't deal with smartphones, but they just pretty much buy them and use them. Is the
Mhm.
fact that they never clear their cache. And if you have a phone that's got like 10 gigabytes of cache built up, your phone's gonna really, really seem very slow. Well, I mean, I knew somebody once that had, I think it was a Stylo 3, and they're like, my phone is so slow. And I'm like, let me see your phone a second. I looked at their cache. They had 11 gigabytes of cache build up. And I cleared that cache out and it transformed the phone 100%. I'm like, try it out now. And they're like, what did you do? I'm like, just go into your settings, go into your storage, go to down here where it says cache, clear it out once a week, and it should be good.
Yeah, that 10 LG Optimus Dynamic, I swear that thing is like a cockroach. The thing will not go away. That thing will
Yeah.
not die.
Yeah, there's nothing dynamic about it. That's for sure.
Check their browser history and watch their first turn. Oh yeah, you don't even want to. No man, there was this gross guy, dude. That like literally he would come into the store every other day. He'd be like, I don't know, something's wrong with my phone. I don't know, something's wrong with my phone. And like he was, I think, I don't know what his deal. I guess he had a stroke or something like that or whatever. I don't know what it was, whatever, you know. And he would always just come in the store like, man, I don't know, something's wrong with my phone. It says I have viruses. It says I have viruses, right? And so I went into his phone, right? And literally like on the Chrome browser, you literally just click Chrome browser, and it's got bareback, just dudes, whatever. Just literally showing dudes on dudes, whatever. We're into weird territory, guys. So close your ears
Oh,
if you have whatever earmuffs
oh,
for those. All
so
right.
sick.
So as soon as you click, and this is like I'm at the electronics boat right there. You know what I'm saying? There's people around me. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I click Chrome and this goes on. And like literally, he looks like there's bareback men on men. Going at it on the phone. He's just like, I'm like, is it this website? He's like, yeah. Something's wrong. It won't let me play. It won't let me watch it. You know, like this dude has no shame. Like there's women around, females around, everything, no shame. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll be like, look, he presses one, and then he goes to like some virus. It says your phone has viruses or something like that. So,
That's
and
awful.
man, I like I cleared out the thing. I told him, you got to go to incognito mode and all this. Like, I don't even know, dude. I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is an
Dude,
older gentleman. I'm just like,
you need to buy some. You need to buy some of them gloves when you bring
oh
people bring
yeah, oh
bring them
yeah.
phones in. I mean, I'm sorry if I worked in I would have to. I mean, I'm a germaphobe anyway, so I would have. I mean, literally, there's no
And
way.
it's crazy because I mean, like, you have to help. I get it. I mean, there's nothing saying that you have to help. You could just like drop the phone and be like, oh, that's gross. You know what I'm saying? Which most people would probably do, but I'm just like, man, I was having
I
fun
probably
with it. You know what I'm saying? So
I probably would.
the next time the dude came in, right? There was a new worker working with electronics because I'm phone tech guy, right? Or whatever. but I was working on a consumer cellular phone, right? So then it was this little girl. She was like maybe 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I don't know, she was being snippy at me or whatever. And I was like, okay, I got her ass today. You know, so I was working on the phone, you know, I was literally working on the phone, elderly lady and everything like that. So I'm like, and he comes in, you know, he comes walking on in, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm
Oh
like,
no, here we go again.
yeah, I'm like, I already knew, right? And I see him out of the corner of my eye, and she's like, hey, this guy needs a. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. All you got to do is go into browser history, just clear it out. Don't worry, just go ahead and do it for him real quick. Because I'm working with this lady right here, you know what I'm saying? Please help him out, you know what I'm saying? And I just see her face, like she literally looked like she was about to puke. Like I got her
Yeah,
ass so bad, I knew it.
that is nasty. That is gross.
Oh man, that was so great. I got her.
That
Oh
is
man.
nasty.
And then I did it to the store manager actually because he was back there. There's nobody in electronics, so he was taking over for the shift or whatever. And I got him too because I was working with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm the phone guy. I'm supposed to be doing it, but you know I'm like, dude, just clear out his browsing history. I already know what the problem is. So the store manager, his face was just like, no, no. He's just like,
That's disgusting. I'm sorry, but it is. That's awful. Um,
oh
but
man.
yeah, going back a few minutes here, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have went into like these Dollar Generals and Family Dollars, and I still see that LG Dynamic being sold. I mean, it's just crazy.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do the Cox cable thing anymore. The cable man thing. That's just
Mm-mm.
mm-mm, too much. And then you have to crawl in people's attics too sometimes and all that.
And not and even worse than that, their basements, spiders. No, thank
Ooh,
you. No, thank you. I couldn't do it just because of the spiders. I mean, black widows and all that kind of stuff. No, thank you. I mean, you're sitting there crawling on your belly under somebody's house or whatever, trying to hook up something, and all of a sudden you look up, there's one of the big black widows right there in front of your face. No, thank you.
yeah, it's people that do it all the time, man. What's up, Jose Perez? Thank you for lurking. But yeah,
I seen it in
so
Dollar General. Yeah, exactly.
okay, so who here in the live chat would be able to deal with customers in customer service? You know, because you know, guys, there's customer service is an animal in itself. Who here in the live chat would be able to deal with customers? You know, customers are always right, or people yelling at you and screaming at you, and you'd be able to hold back, and you know, whatever, you know, be extra customer service, and who would just lose their shit and just be like, no, just whatever, quit. Hey, Jose Perez, thank you for that
Ah,
dollar donation. But yeah, I want to know.
I had to turn that AC down. Getting hot in here.
Tommy James said I'd probably deck someone. Let me see. Anthony Short says I deal with that 5 days a week. I haven't shot the place up yet. Dang.
M. Color says, "You what?" I don't understand that comment.
I don't know. Let's see here. Love Tech says I would laugh and think of oh uh M Keller. I don't know where's M Keller's comment. I lost it.
I did it
Oh,
for
Jose,
over. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I did it for over 10 years. Never doing it again.
Oh, all day, every day at the truck stop, dealing with angry as heck truckers.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is in the eye. Yeah, yeah. It's moving so slow. It's devastating the coast. We're
Yeah, it's
getting.
fun. It's fun, M Keller, after a while, but after a while, it's just like, ooh.
Yeah, I have about that much patience. So I would have to really just kind of grit my teeth and just kind of, grin and bear it because my patience is like very, very thin. And open a window, free air. No, no, because it's like 80 degrees outside, so it'd be even hotter with the window open. Um,
CH still says I deal with the druggies too, not just the normal people. Yep. Damn, Wade County. I used to leave my job stressed out. It drove me to drink. Boost Mobile did sometimes.
uh,
Uh oh. And Mr. Carraware says, "Do not pass all or piss off the people who deliver or make your food." That's what they say.
let's see. I'm just looking through some of the comments here. But yeah, um, it's crazy.
CV Tech. What's one of the worst jobs you've ever had?
Well, my construction job sucked, but it brought in good money. I've not had a numerous amount of jobs in my, I mean, I've had a job, I stuck with it for a long time. I would say it was my very first job. I was in a kitchen. And now I was in a restaurant, and this
Mm-hmm.
kitchen had no dishwasher, had nothing. I was the only one in the back washing dishes, and it took me from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. to wash up every dish in that place. There was no air. It was hot. Having to deal with, I mean, oh, it was just an awful, awful, awful working place. I hated it. My favorite job though had it been delivering pizzas. I loved it. That was so fun back in the day. Walmart sucked too. Walmart was an awful job. So when I worked there for the little bit of time that I worked there,
Oh yeah, dude. Walmart was terrible, dude.
it was. I would say Walmart. I worked as a third shift stalker. I despised it. I hated that freaking job. Sitting outside so nice, feel like 60. Yeah, I don't feel like there's 60 here because see, we're getting that tropical moisture, and that's coming off the tropics, and it's a very muggy, very, very muggy mass outside. You go outside right now, it feel like you're walking into a sauna. It's miserable.
Working at the airport was also terrible, especially going through the TSA. Yeah, being in the Navy, man, I worked in a bunch of different places. I actually worked at the airport as in ATOC, which is the guy that I drove around in the van on the runway and all that, and called out when the airplanes were coming, you know. And then I would drive up to the airplane, and then basically collect the pilots or whatever, and then so I got to shake Barack Obama's hand when he got off the plane one time. That was pretty cool, man. I worked at the Navy doing that for
Sean
like
White
two
says
years.
Sean White says Walmart electronics people don't know anything about phones. Their job is to pull whatever you want and sell it to you. Yeah, I went in the other night late and bought the Moto G6, and the woman back there, she's like, the best time to buy phones is during the day. And I'm like, well, I'm here at night. And I'm like, you got the keys to this little jail back here for this phone to sit in. So I was thinking, you're back here doing this in this position. You need to know what you're doing. I believe that places like that, it's over 24 hours. They need somebody back in them areas that know what they're. Because people, when I worked Walmart third shift, I would get lucky some nights they would put me back here in the electronics to straighten up things, put some things out. You know what I'm saying? And I would deal with customers all hours of the night coming in and wanting to buy phones, buy cameras, and I love that so much because I was so helpful and informative to all of those that came in. But you go in there now, and these people are like, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, they'll flat out tell you, I don't do this. This is not what I do. I'm like, well, you shouldn't be back here. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do it, you shouldn't be back here. Put somebody. I mean, and I've talked to the managers at night. I went in there one night into my local Walmart, and they was somebody back there, and they were just being all, well, you need to come back at this time. I don't know what to do, all stuff. And the manager came back there, and I said, dude, listen. I said, you really need somebody back here that knows what they're freaking doing when it comes to customers wanting to buy a phone, wanting to buy a game, wanting to buy something. And I'm like, I'll start tonight. I'm like, hire me right now. I'm here, you know. And
Mhm.
I about got a job that way, but the actual manager didn't approve it, and so I didn't get it. But he was like, because I told him my background. We talked like 25, 30 minutes back there in electronics section one night. And I told him my background and how I done things, and he's like, "Dude, I want you here." He's like, he's like, "You would be really good for this area back here at nights." But then the actual manager had to call me and say, "Well, we're not really looking for blah blah blah." I'm like, so you want to actually have somebody back there driving customers away because they don't know what they're doing, and I'm like, well, which Walmart don't care no way. Walmart don't care. So Walmart's never cared. So
I don't know. They're gonna get your money anyway. They don't care. They don't care. I could talk. I could talk 24 hours about how bad Walmart is. Oh my
hmm
god.
I mean, you go in there late at night, go to electronics station and try to find somebody to get you a video game out, get you a phone, get you something that's locked in the back or locked in a case. I've literally called customer service while in the electronics section and says, "Hey, I need somebody back here to freaking help me out back here. I've been back here for 20 minutes and there's nobody back here." I'm like, and usually an assistant manager will come back there or somebody will finally walk up. And I'm like, that's just pathetic.
Nah, Target. No, Target is not just as bad. No way.
The
No how.
good thing about the
Go ahead.
go ahead,
Okay,
go ahead.
we there's a bunch of little buttons. If you press the button, trust me, the call goes out on the radio, and you got like 15 seconds to answer, then another 15 seconds, and then by the third time, somebody's getting in trouble. So you press one of the buttons at Target, man, people are gonna come running. Trust me.
That's what I was going to say. See, Walmart back in electronics, even at night, you know on the little where you slide your debit card or whatever, you can press the button and it's supposed to call customer service, but it don't. Now the Target one, there can be nobody back there. I mean, I've been back there before and walked around and there's nobody back in electronics. But like you said, that little red little button you push, I mean, within a minute, less than a minute, somebody's back
Mm-hmm.
there.
Oh
And
yeah,
I know somebody said, Best Buy is hit and miss. Best Buy in my area, there's always somebody. There's like three or four people back here back in the cell phone departments. So there's
yeah. I
always
mean,
somebody
it might
back
take
there.
you a while. I mean, I don't mind waiting a little bit if somebody comes back there that actually knows what they're talking about or actually
Yeah,
helpful. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that. Like we're talking about literally they come back there and they just don't know what they're doing or they don't even have the keys or they have
yep.
to, you know what I'm saying? I
Cause
mean, we're not expecting like a super expert to jump in there and be like, hey man, explain every single feature, but they need to at least, I mean, be able to ring you up, be able to unlock it, be able to, you know.
I tell you what's aggravating, really aggravating. When you go to Walmart late at night. Now, when you walk back there and you see certain people that you deal with a lot, you're like, oh no, I got to deal with this woman again, or I got to deal with this man again. They don't know what the crap they're doing. Then you walk back here sometimes, and then there's some back there that's like, oh yeah, I'd be glad to get this out for you. And they're back there doing what they can, being all nice and all, but then they want to take your phone up to the front, and then when you get up there, everybody is leaving Walmart at one time, and they have one line open, and you have five people in front of you with carts full of stuff, and here you are with one little purchase. That irks me so bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does anybody want to talk about Kmart's customer service? Man, that shit is like a jungle, bro. You're on your own, man. You might as well check out yourself. You might as well unlock everything. Man, I've had to like shit break the tabs on things just to get it out, just to be able to buy the phone. Like I literally had to call from the place where I was sitting in jewelry, and I wanted to get something, like a little men's watch or something. I
Mm-hmm.
literally called on the customer service, and they said they didn't have anybody to go back there. Like I literally called on the phone while I was at the store. So
Yeah, I mean, I know Walmart's at night and back in electronics, they're closed back there. So whatever, and then you gotta if it's over a certain price, you gotta walk it up to the front for you and all that crap. You walk into Target, and Target's not a 24-hour store, but no, Target is. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Target. I mean, I made that known. I'm not a big fan of Target. I mean, I'll go, but one thing that you can count on there is if there's nobody back there, like you said, you push that little button, they're back there within a minute, less than a minute, 30 seconds, because most of the time they're not far away from electronics area.
yeah, and it goes out to all the radios, so all the radios
Hmm.
get the call, and this is, and it gives you 15-second warning, then another 15-second warning, and by the third, if you ain't back there, everybody's getting in trouble basically.
Hmm.
So Family Dollar and Big Lots forget calling anyone either. And
Now,
I feel bro. There's only like I'll go to Family Dollar, Dollar General. They'll have like one or two people in the whole store, and it's not a small store. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of stuff, man, on their hands.
yeah,
So
I but yeah, I know the big lots around my or they used to sell a lot of those cool little cell phones, but they don't sell them anymore. Kind of miss that.
yeah, yeah. Big
And
Lots is
big lots, they would sell the phones that nobody else would ever sell, and you'd be like, really? And they wouldn't charge an arm and a leg for them, and they would be like cool little phones, but they quit selling phones. I'm like, daggone.
you remember those Android little laptop? I wanted to get one, man. It was like a really tiny little thing. I think it was from iCraig or something like that.
I think
I think
so.
they sold it like CVS or like one of those odd places, and they it was like iCraig, and it was like I think it was 4.4 KK. I don't even know. I don't even remember. But I was so obsessed about getting this stupid thing. I never got it,
Hmm.
but it was a little tiny laptop, and it was running Android.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that.
I never got it. Did anybody get that?
CH still says, I love self checkout at Walmart. Now, yes, I've heard people complain about checking their own stuff out at Walmart. I'm like, why? You're like, you walk back to self checkout, you can check out, and you're in and out of there in no time. I love self checkout. I mean, I hate that you can't self check out a cell phone at night, but if I'm in there buying some things that I need, it's nice when they're open. Just go back there, scan, throw it in the bag, scan, throw it in the bag, pay it, you're out the door. You got to wait an hour long line. You're sitting there with like maybe you're buying a shirt. You buy a shirt, you buy maybe some hygiene products, and then you walk up to the front and they got one line open and there's five people in front of you, full carts full of groceries, and it takes them 20 minutes per cart, and nobody ever opens a line. You have a line a quarter mile long, and then they'll finally, eventually, after about a half an hour, open a second line up. And I'm like, and by then, everybody. I mean, I've literally just thrown stuff down and walked out the door because it's just they won't open a second line. I mean, I was in there
Mhm.
one night, and I was in there one night, and I was like, "Would somebody do their job? Would somebody open a second?" I mean, people were just walking around the store. Employees were just walking around the store doing nothing, and here was one woman or one man doing the fast as they could, trying to get the line cleared, and nobody would open a second line. And I'm like, "Would
Oh,
somebody open a
don't go on
freaking
the
line?"
food. Don't go when everybody gets their food stamps at night. You are forget it.
Screwed, man.
You go
Uh,
around the
I,
first, second, or third, dude.
mhm. I went in there one night. I had one thing in my hand, one little item in my hand, and the woman in front of me, she had a cart and a half, a freaking cart and a half. And then I went in there, and that took 30 minutes just for one little thing. But I was going, and I needed it that night, so I waited in line. I went in there another night, and I had one little thing in my hand. The woman in front of me had a cart full, and she didn't have enough money on her card or stamps or whatever. So we'll put this back. Now try it. Well, now put this back. Now try it. It was like it was. I was like, would somebody open a second line already? You know.
Mhm.
I mean, because people were waiting. It was piling up. I mean, it was like, here's the line. It was out and it was curved around this way, and I mean, it was curved way like it looked like a Black Friday line, literally. I mean, that's how bad it was, and they would not open a second line. And I'm like, you need to know how much you can spend before you come into Walmart. Seriously.
Yeah, I've seen people that actually tie carts together when they go food stamp shopping.
Yeah.
Here I am eating fucking ramens and noodles and shit, and noodles, and buying Dollar Tree steaks, and this motherfucker up here loaded full 2 carts, and they actually have it tied together. With the little straps for the babies. They actually
Hmm.
strap that to the. So they have a train cart going, dude, of food.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean it's sad. I mean it's bad. I mean because every Walmart at night should have two lines. One a 10 item or less, and then one line for everything else. That's the way it should be. Because I mean, if you're standing in line and there's two people in front of you and their carts are overflowing, and believe me, they ain't in no hurry. They take their own sweet time, and you're sitting there
And
with
then they want to
one.
see coupons. They want to make sure
Uh
price check, and it's like literally like 10 cents difference. I like, man, I'd be like, man, just ring it up. I'll pay the difference. Just go.
Yeah, I have seen them. Like I said, that woman that one night, she had a cart and a half full of stuff, and I mean, just taking forever, nitpicking every little thing. I'm like, there just definitely needs to be. I mean, but Walmart is so cheap. They don't want to. They don't want to work anybody more than they have to because of money. It's just all about money. And I'm like, they need at nighttime. I mean, used to you can go to Walmart at midnight, 2 a.m. and there'd be nobody in there. Now everybody's getting that same idea, and now you go in there at midnight, 2 a.m. and it's just like when you fixing to leave, everybody's leaving at the same time. And so that's why I believe that they need one line for all of that and then one line for like 10 items or less. Because there's people that's in there that's just in there. Maybe they're getting off of work late. They're in there to grab something quick and get out. And here they are behind a line, a 30-minute long line. You know, it's ridiculous.
My Walmart closes. It's a rough area. Yeah, one of my Walmart's close too. One is 24 hours.
Yeah, I've seen some that close at midnight, but they're in bad areas.
Yeah, my wife always wants to go to the bad area one. I'm like, nah, man, what the hell? Even, I mean, the other one's not any better. Too much
Yeah,
better.
like Left Tech says, nobody wants to be a cashier at Walmart. Walmart is cheap, but everyone shops there, so it never changed. Well, a lot of towns only have a Walmart. I mean, a lot of towns, the only place open 24 hours is a Walmart. So they got nowhere else to go.
Dude, the Wincos in the beginning are like the front lines of D-Day of World War II. Oh, Lord have mercy, dude.
Hey,
Sorry, man. Sorry. I got the giggles, man.
I, I
Oh,
don't get I don't get it, but I'm just kind of like, okay.
Winkos. I mean, I guess it's some kind of grocery store, but yeah, no, just
Mm,
the front lines of the World War D-Day of World War II.
yeah, yeah.
Man,
It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, and I mean, like I said, some towns and some small cities only have a Walmart. It's open. It's the only place open is 24 hours is a Walmart, like a gas station. One gas station open 24 hours and a Walmart 24 hours, and that's all they have. So you're
dude,
stuck.
people buying water, right? People buying water for the fucking hurricane, right? There was literally 2 people, right? I mean, they were buying water, right? They were about this big around. Never looked like they drunk a bottle of water in their fucking life, right? They literally had in each cart. They had about fucking 8 big things of water in each cart. So they had about like a 32 pack or 40 pack of fucking waters and shit. They literally had 15 fucking things of water. Like, dude, like, what are you gonna do with all that water, man? We know you don't drink all this water. You don't drink water. I mean, and there's people literally running around the store trying to find water, and like like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just grab a couple of packs and be good with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that greedy, man.
Well,
People just show their greed this time, man,
I
during the
mean,
hurricane.
in the southern part of the U.S. and and everything, we are. I mean, it's really pathetic. I mean, in North Carolina, if they're calling for an inch or two of snow, everybody goes bonkers, bananas. Everybody goes crazy. I mean, they're calling for an inch of snow on the ground, and they go. I mean, and every shelf is cleared out of bread, milk, water. They're acting like they're acting like that it is going to be the end of the world, calling for an inch of snow. I mean, it is ridiculous. I mean, and when it starts to snow around here, if it does start to snow around here, we got the scanners on listening to see who's gonna be the first one to wreck. Because I mean, you can see one snowflake and you'll hear a wreck. So it's like around
Mhm.
here, everybody tries to see who can wreck first.
Yeah, it's crazy because people were asking, "Do you guys have any more water?" And this couple is just like got all these stuff, man. You know,
I know
they couldn't have been like, man, here's one of the, we have 3 carts full of water. Here you go. Here's 1 pack for you. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. It's like people are scared to death that they're going to be stuck in their house for like 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks without any power, anything. And I mean, man, we got 43 people watching.
Still, I know. And usually I'd cut it off by now, but I don't know. I'm just having too much fun.
Yeah, Jose Perez says an inch of snow. That's cute. I know they've called for a dusting to a trace to an inch of snow, and people goes crazy. They are loading up everything, and I'm like, are you serious? I mean, up north where they get 20 inches of snow, it's like they just keep on going. Down here, if they're calling for inch of snow on the ground, boy, everything is going into panic mode. It's a winter storm and all that crap. And I'm like, man,
I
inch of
mean,
snow.
it's not like you don't have water that comes out of a faucet at your home that you can boil. You know,
And and, and yeah. I, I,
how hard would it be to just boil a pot of water and then let it cool off and then throw it into a little bottle and then there you go. Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if a really bad natural disaster really did happen? I mean, if people are going this crazy over a hurricane, people going this crazy over a little bit of snow, could you imagine if something was to happen, like really happen? I mean, I don't know.
John, you're as bad as the station from Arizona that kept dropping the F bomb today. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's late. Earmuffs if you don't want to hear it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. The
Love
later it
Tech says
gets, the more times I say fuck. Sorry.
Love Tech says they don't live in Cleveland. We don't stop for a foot of snow. Yeah, I mean up northern states. They're looking down here at us whenever we're closing down schools for a couple of days over an inch of snow. And up north, I mean, they can be a foot on the ground, and they're still like, well, this is just another day, just another day. And so so I can understand the northern people laughing at us over an inch of snow, and we go and everybody goes into a complete panic mode. I'm like, seriously, if they was calling for like 3 foot of snow, yeah, I could see it, but an inch of snow, 2 inches of snow, come on now.
They actually had the audacity to say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna sell this water. We're gonna make some money off this."
Man, I heard the other day that down at Myrtle Beach, whenever they was preparing for this hurricane, some places were charging $7 a gallon for gas, dude.
Wow.
They were $7 a gallon for gas. That's just ridiculous. Snow doesn't stop kids from going to school in New York. Yeah. Oh, here, if they're even calling for snow, if it's not even snowing, if it's during the middle of the day and school is in, they're calling for students to come in. They'll close schools even when it's doing nothing. No, they'll close schools. If there's even any threat of snow, they'll close schools around here. It's just stupid.
I don't know what made me think about homeschooled kids. Like, oh, mom, there's snow on the ground. We can't have school today. Get your ass in here in the living room.
It's like you got no excuse. You're at home, so school goes on.
That would suck, man. Homeschool, man. But shout out to the parents that have homeschool for the kids and do a good job, man. Shout out to the parents that have the patience for that.
I was homeschooled.
Were you?
Yeah.
Now I know what's wrong with you. Just playing. That's cool, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not my whole school life, of course, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have the
it
patience.
it has to be a very convincing snowstorm for school to be canceled here in Idaho. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the whole northern half of the United States, it's like a foot of snow. Oh, we laugh at it. We go on through it. Here in the southern United States, if it snows an inch or even calling for it, everybody goes crazy. I guess it's because down here we just don't see a whole lot of it. I mean, when it comes to like a real snowstorm, I mean, the most snow I can ever remember in my time was I think we got 18 to 20 inches of snow one time. And that really did shut things down because nobody is used to that stuff around in North Carolina. I mean, up in the Appalachian Mountain, up in the mountains, yeah, they get more than we get. But here in the main part of North Carolina, I mean, in order for now, I'm gonna get a little bit weatherish here on y'all. In order for us to get a good snowstorm here in North Carolina, it has got to be a lot of really good moisture coming in from the Gulf, coming up the East Coast, and a cold front coming down, and and being able to push through that moisture while the moisture's coming up and being cold enough up in the upper atmosphere in order for us to get a big snowfall. And 1 inch of rain equals 10 inches of snow. So for us to get more than like 6 inches of snow is really tough because you have to have the right setup, the right cold front coming out of Canada, the right amount of moisture coming out of the Gulf, and it all depends on which way it travels. So I mean, I mean, I'm not sure about your area, but I know my area. It has to be a perfect setup. And here lately, the coast has been getting more snow than we've been getting.
Look, this. I want to see everybody get banned, or not banned, but timed out.
Oh, oh, oh yeah. Um. Let's see. You need a snow warning to even attempt to close in Cleveland. Well, here, if they call for an inch of snow, that's called a winter storm warning. I mean, for an inch of snow, like seriously, that's not a storm. That's just a little bit of snow falling.
Look, everybody's going down because I saw everybody type in Walmart sucks, and that triggers Nightbot.
That's funny right there.
Yeah, they're all going down. Nightbot's here, man. Oh man, I love Nightbot. I love you, man. If I haven't told you, he's always here.
Walmart does the same thing as a running vacuum.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's only a 5 second timeout, so it's not like a big deal. It used to be 300 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 5 minutes, dude. So yeah, I toned it down to 5 seconds.
What's up? No Life 2692 says, "What's up? Just got on late. What's up?" Yeah, everybody is is getting the knockout.
Yeah. Oh man. I guess you could
uh
say suck. Can't say sucks. Huh.
no Life said 2692 says, "How's the storm over there?" Um, we're getting some rain. We get some heavy winds, but not too bad right now.
Loophole. Nope. Still got you.
All right, good night. Good night, CH Steele. Good night, Kenneth Marlin.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. If you are a member, or if you click on the thing join for what was it, the $5 a month or whatever, you can't get the knockout. You don't get knocked out by you don't get
Yeah,
knocked out.
you're invisible to Nightbot.
Yeah, if you're a member, if you're you gotta hit that join button on I think it's on YouTube Gaming or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not
Yes.
eligible for that
Oh, you
because
know?
because gaming. Yeah, said you gotta have a gaming channel.
Uh, hmm. As much as you live stream, dude,
I know.
pay
It's
$5
crazy.
a month and you get to talk crazy. Yep, there you go. You get to
Yeah.
say sucks all month long on my live chat.
You're completely invisible to Nightbot.
Yep, I guess you can say suck, but that's it. Didn't get anything. Yep.
It's amazing that extra S on the end of it knocks you out. You have to access the channel from the YouTube gaming app. It was 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, when I go on my YouTube and go in there for what it says spot or whatever ineligible. All right. Good night, Rose Jane. Thank you for joining in. Hope you have a great night or a good morning.
Oh, what's that computer voice I used to hear? Oh yeah, that's what I used to do from OBS. I used to like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it probably because Little John is getting a little bit.
How long you been live now, dude? Because it's like 2:13, and I seen you went live at like 10, like 10 something.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. All right, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys for joining in. Oh my god,
Oh
subscribe to
man,
that guy.
right here. Subscribe to me, CV Tech. You know, if you search CV Tech, there's a lot of us, but only one with 16,000 subscribers. So yeah.
All right, peace out, guys. For Little John tears the whole house down. I'll see you guys. I love y'all. Bye bye now.
Peace out, y'all.